from inside Old Foresters Paris Town Hall in Louisville, Kentucky. Welcome to the Countdown to Sacrifice. Welcome to the happy hunting ground, I guess I should say.
The energy is high. I love it.
Alongside the Drama King Matthew Waywald, I'm Tom Hannafin. We're less than 30 minutes away from the Sacrifice event beginning to stream live in different outlets like YouTube, Ultimate Insiders, on Impact Plus, and especially on Fight TV. Now, if you're watching on Fight TV, you have access to alternative commentary thanks to the GAW TV Women, that's the Grown Ass Women podcast. You can hear their alternative commentary throughout the show, exclusively accessible on Fight TV. So don't miss the opportunity to hear what SoCal Val, Lisa Marie, and Tracy Brooks have to say. And Matt, it's going to be a huge night. I'm glad they're back with us.
And that's right, featuring the return of the generous, the benevolent, the Champ Challenge. It goes down tonight, and Deonna Purrazzo defends one of her championships in an open challenge.
Meanwhile, the man who stabbed this company in the back at No Surrender, Eddie Edwards, the traitor, takes on the War Machine, Rhino, here in Louisville. Also, plenty of turmoil inside Bullet Club thanks with shot caller Jay White. Now he must deal with his longtime mentor and trainer, Shelley, here at Sacrifice.
And it's the battle of the behemoths as the top dog JONAH takes on the French-Canadian Frankenstein, PCO.
In one of our 6 championship matches tonight, Trey Miguel will defend his X-Division crown against the ferocious Jake Something.
And in a match months in the making, the Inspiration defend the Knockouts World Tag Team Championships against the Influence.
And in the aforementioned turmoil in Bullet Club, now the Good Brothers have to deal with Violent by Design in defense of the Impact World Tag Team titles.
And in our main event, the Knockouts Women's Championship is on the line as Mickie James defends against Tasha Steelz.
And meanwhile, in our main event, the Impact World Championship is on the line. Can Heath be the one to beat the dauntless world champion, Moose?
I did it again. I stepped into this ring face to face with a Titan, and I put him down. 1, 2, 3. There's only one man in professional wrestling that needs to be acknowledged, and that's me. When you step into this ring with me and you fail, your whole world goes upside down.
Heath is in the impact zone.
I don't know if you know this or not, but man, we're at war. And then we have our champ, our leader, up here telling jokes. I busted my ass to get here at Impact. Might have got injured. I might have been out for a whole year. Impact Wrestling stuck by me. My very first match ever here at Impact was against you. And guess what? I've been wanting a piece of that pie ever since then. And I want to face you so these people will have a champion that'll stand up and fight for their company.
Oh, wait a minute. Heath got out of the way.
Oh, and Heath with a wake-up call to the Impact World Champion.
And a little bit of symbolism here of something we might see at Sacrifice.
The opportunity of a lifetime for Heath tonight at Sacrifice.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest set for one fall. Introducing first, the quintessential diva, Giselle Shaw.
Meanwhile, the quintessential diva, Giselle Shaw, believes any opportunity for any fan to see her is the opportunity of their life.
I said it before, I'll say it again. You've got to be in awe of Giselle Shaw. Someone who's come into Impact and kicked in the door and literally stolen the spotlight from those around her.
It was very recently in a champ challenge held by double champion Deonna Purrazzo, which we will see during the Sacrifice event itself, brought back again. Deonna Purrazzo successfully defended her AAA Reina de Reinas title against Lady Frost in an excellent match. Frost sustained an injury during that match. After the fact, Shaw came out to use the opportunity to gloat right in front of Lady Frost.
In my fantasy, or even in my wildest dream.
and from Winter Hollow, Lady Frost.
Well, you talk about taking the spotlight from anyone. She could come in and take it from anyone. She has that charisma, does Giselle Shaw. But I do find it interesting that it is always seemingly to be Lady Frost who is at the other end of that interaction. Every time.
I think people are mistaking Lady Frost's kindness for weakness. It's not necessarily what I've come to know of her. She seems to be a very actually aggressive business person because she showed up in this company. She marched right up to Impact Management and said, hey, I want to be in the first ever Knockouts Ultimate X match. That's a lofty request, and it was granted. She had a great showing, and then stepping up to Deonna Purrazzo in a great effort. Don't be confused by the smile on Lady Frost's face.
But now these two get to have their hands on each other. Settle this maybe right where it's supposed to be, right in the center of the ring. And there you go.
Giselle Shaw very impressed by her snapmare takedown, and Lady Frost is not. And there's a nice snapmare, and a little less than 24 minutes until Sacrifice begins streaming live for our YouTube Ultimate Insiders on Impact Plus and on FUT TV.
And it's already getting spicy here. Just a little bit before Sacrifice here.
Huge night in the Knockouts division, the Knockouts tag team titles on the line. The match between the Inspiration and the Influence is finally going to happen.
We're going to see it, Tommy. We never thought we would, but it's going down tonight.
Off the Hurricane Rod to the outside. An open bomb strike to Lady Frost.
This has gotten vicious quick. It's the athleticism of Lady Frost coming into gear there. And she's just walking right it up.
Still feeling that strike from Giselle Shaw, able to fight back. A roll through there and sends Shaw down on the outside.
It's an innovative way to get into a head scissor there. Lady Frost fired up. She's sick and tired of getting the attention stolen by Giselle Shaw, as everybody would.
Hear the thud. Tell you what, we got a great crowd here in Louisville. We're going to be at the heck of a night for Sacrifice. Giselle Shaw. Got a little overzealous there. A little frustrated at this point.
So far, the last several moments of this matchup have been all Lady Frost, but right there, that's all it takes to turn a matchup around.
Right to the midsection, and Giselle Shaw looks to have taken command here in this matchup. That really maybe knocked the wind out of Lady Frost.
You've seen Giselle Shaw also use that knee right to the face to close out matches before. Watch her jaw around Giselle Shaw, that's for sure.
Big uppercut. Launches herself for another one. Here's the cover on Frost and a kick out.
And before it was Lady Frost who seemed a little perturbed, taking some anger out on Giselle Shaw, and now the tables have absolutely turned. The frustration coming out of Giselle Shaw.
Able to hold on here on a clubbing blow from behind right to the back of the neck.
Beautiful move there, using your opponent's gear, any advantage you can take.
Giselle Shaw has not exactly seemed to have ingratiated herself to Impact Wrestling fans. What do you think?
Who cares? That's not what you're in this business to be a success. You're not here to make friends or buddies. You're here for you. Look out for numero uno.
Dumping Frost in the corner. A twisting Vader bomb. Here's the cover and a kick out.
That was a beautiful move from Giselle Shaw there. Surprised Lady Frost could kick out.
Considering the kick right to the midsection, as we talked about, knocked the wind out of the sails of Frost. Very smart to follow up right again to the midsection.
Crowd here in Louisville very firmly in the corner of Lady Frost.
Oh, now look at Lady Frost. Very diverse combat sports background. Gifted striker. Oh, went to go to the back of the neck one more time to Shaw.
Went to grab the gear one more time as well. Lady Frost saw that one coming.
Kick right to the side of the face, and down goes Shaw. You've heard of the cannonball, right?
I do.
This is a snowball fight. Cover by Lady Frost. Oh, and a kick out by Shaw. Oh, now Frost trying to follow up immediately. This is smart. Could it be time for the temperature drop?
Could be looking for that famous moonsault she's done time and time again, but Giselle Shaw sees it coming.
Oh! To the back of the head.
Beautiful setup there, now tied up in the ropes.
Shaw has a hold of Frost. Draping DDT right into the canvas.
Gotta be.
Oh, and a kick out by Frost.
And this is what Giselle Shaw, she's got to keep it together. I know how frustrating it is to try to put someone away. You think you got it, and it's not there. But Giselle's got to focus in now. This is her time.
And now Shaw on a second. Frost, shoulders down, kick out. Oh! Spinning back fist of sorts.
Going back to it, and there's the twisting suplex.
Cover. Close to the center of the ring. Frost is still in it.
All the credit in the world to Lady Frost here. She just will not say die. Giselle Shaw could be looking to line up that knee.
Oh, went for the devastating knee strike out of the corner. Frost sweeps the leg. Down goes Shaw, and now Frost trying to set up.
We're going to put this one away once and for all.
Oh, there's Shaw from behind.
The resilience of Giselle Shaw is nothing if not impressive.
Dangerous situation here for both wrestlers.
Both athletes on that second rope. Lady Frost fighting off. She's still got a lot of fight left in, and now one more time in prime territory to put this one away.
Oh, she hits Frostbite and puts away Giselle Shaw.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Lady Frost.
Shaw suffering her first pinfall loss here in Impact Wrestling.
Impressive. Very impressive. Take a look here one more time. Twisty moonsault, boom! Lands right on Giselle Shaw. 1, 2, 3, and that says it.
Lady Frost setting the tone this evening. As we mentioned, plenty of action in the Knockouts division here at Sacrifice. The Champ Challenge, the Impact Knockouts World Tag Team titles on the line, as well as the Knockouts World Championship, as the Boricua Badass is trying to make good on what happened at No Surrender.
Oh, and now Mickey Sims steals in the green. The cover. James retains against Steels. Tasha Steele's biggest opportunity of her career up in smoke. Mickey James retains.
I'm very excited. After No Surrender, which, so champ, we need a marquee match for the future. Chelsea's been behind my back the whole time. I think it'd be really cool to be able to put the championship again on the line against my
Have you heard of knocking, Tasha?
from the Big City Vale.
This thing over here ran me into Chelsea, costing me the title.
Tasha versus Chelsea, and the winner of that match will be the #1 contender at Sacrifice.
Mickey James, I understand Chelsea Green has asked you not to get involved in this matchup.
I promised, and I'm not gonna do it.
Mickey James, your honest opinion of Tasha Steele's.
She's a star. It's unfortunate that her attitude is so bad.
Oh, Savannah Evans, official didn't see. Wait, Mickey, you promised Chelsea.
You said you would let her handle this on her own.
Chelsea Green is down. Steele's. Oh!
For your life, once I'm free, you won't survive.
James and Steels for the Impact Knockouts World Title.
Mickey James, tonight you'll be defending your Knockouts World Championship, but it's not against the opponent you'd hoped for. I know you've been rallying to defend your title against Chelsea Green, but this past Thursday you watched on as Tasha Steele became the new #1 contender.
Yes, I did. Actually, thank you for reminding me of that little tidbit of information, because the way I saw it was Tasha Steele stole yet another victory and an opportunity at my Knockouts World Championship, a championship that Chelsea actually deserved. And that's okay. I'm okay with that, because tonight I am prepared. I know what's in store. Clearly those two travel in packs, and I will have eyes in the back of my head, as always, because we are...
Hello? Who needs eyes in the back of their head when you have a best friend like me? Also, I borrowed your jacket.
It looks amazing on you, actually. I'm really upset. It looks so good on you.
Thank you. But, Mickey, you know Savannah is going to be there today, so I'm going to come. I'm going to have your back. We're going to do this. Okay?
Yeah, okay. I appreciate that. Thank you. But I don't think that's a good idea. I feel like I need to do this alone. The Knockouts Championship is on the line, and I need to beat Tasha by myself and just shut her up.
Do not repeat my mistake. I did that last week. Mickey, I think I should be out there with you.
I know, and you asked me not to be out there with you and not to assist you, but however, I'm asking you now as your friend to not assist me because Tasha has always had excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse. And I can not have her have any excuses because after I'm through with her and shut her up for good, I want to legitimately move on to you and I. So just trust me on this. Okay?
Okay. I trust you.
I love you. Mean it.
Well, I hope that Mickey can keep her friend in line and do this on her own, like she said.
The following tag team contest set for one fall, introducing team number 1. Representing Honor No More and accompanied to the ring by Maria Kanellis, Matt Taven, and Mike Beth.
Meanwhile, it is a big night for Honor No More, now officially a part of Impact Wrestling following No Surrender. Later on tonight at Sacrifice, we will see JONAH versus PCO of Honor No More, and then Rhino, representing Impact Wrestling, will face the new leader of Honor No More, Eddie Edwards.
There's so much still left over. A little bit of bad blood between some of the members of the Impact Wrestling locker room and Honor No More. But I told you, like it or not, everyone here is here to stay. Taven, Bennett, Maria, and now they have Eddie leading the charge. It's something we gotta live with.
Taven and Bennett have become one of the best tag teams on the planet over their years together, and the question is, how are they gonna fit into the puzzle of the tag team division here in Impact Wrestling? They're about to be tested right now, and I think we're gonna be tested in a different way as we're joined here on commentary, it appears, by Maria Kanellis of Honor No More. Maria, welcome.
Thank you. The pleasure is all mine.
Gotta endure this, I suppose.
Hey, like I said, they're here to stay. We have to get used to that.
Ladies and gentlemen, their opponents, the team of Rich Swann and Willie Mack.
Rich Swann and Willie Mack, who both represented this company at No Surrender in the match against Honor No More. And I do have to ask, Maria, it's my first opportunity getting to ask you, how do you and the rest of Honor No More feel now, considering Eddie Edwards is at the helm of the group?
It's a movement that is building, and every single member just adds to that movement, adds to the strength of our entire team.
Considering we asked you multiple times if members of Honor No More were active in terms of taking out the likes of Jonathan Gresham and even Steve Macklin at one point. Were you aware of the game Eddie Edwards was playing?
I'm never gonna tell.
Fair enough. The magician never reveals their secrets. I can respect that. Meanwhile, the fact of the matter is you guys are here, whether anybody likes it or not, and you're here to stay.
You love it. Come on.
I live with it. I live with a lot of things.
So Rich Swann and Willie Mack, who've been quite good within the Impact Wrestling tag team ranks in their time together, came here roughly around the same time in 2018, now get to take on a group formerly known as the Kingdom, OGK, and now part of Honor No More.
Yeah, but that word right there, quite good. Quite. Now, I know that OGK is really good, as you're seeing right now.
A lot of back and forth action here.
Rich Swann, the former Impact World Champion, dropping your husband.
That was cute. Very cute comment there.
Well, Tom's, rudeness aside, I gotta ask, now that you're here, you're a part of this roster now, what is the ultimate goal of Honor No More?
Tag.
What's the ultimate goal anywhere? Accolades, respect, change. To make Impact a place that Honor No More is running.
Matt Taven, the former Ring of Honor World Champion, and Maria, as you mentioned, a litany of tag team accomplishments for your husband and Taven between Ring of Honor and New Japan Pro Wrestling. The tag is made, however. Here comes Willie Mack. Oh! There's nobody in professional wrestling quite like Willie Mack.
No, absolutely not.
I'm always surprised he can move as well as he does.
Oh, baby, he's powered up. He gets in there. Nothing like a nano-boosted Willie Mack.
Willie, leaving his feet. So impressive. Former X Division champion.
You know, my husband is also a former X Division champion.
It's true.
There goes Mack over the top rope. Taven trying to keep pace. Hey, wait a minute. Look at the back of your screen. Bennett took away Rich Swann. Oh, on the outside, making contact with Mack.
That is the hardest part of the ring, and I cannot imagine that he's going to be able to come back from that.
Great teamwork there from Bennett and Taven. I mean, that just goes to show the history, right, Maria? I mean,
It does, most definitely. I mean, IWGP
And
Tag Team title.
Rich Swann off the top.
Before I was rudely interrupted.
I believe you were about to list off some of the accolades.
Yes, I most definitely was. IWGP Tag Team Champions, Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions, multiple times.
Uh-oh. Hold on a sec. Bennett sent right into Taven.
Oh, Rich Swann and Willie have a lot of tag team continuity themselves, turning things around a little bit here on the OGK.
But their problem is they're fighting for a company. OGK, we're fighting for Honor No More.
Willie grabs that OGK. And listen, I understand Taven and Bennett, they got the advantage in a six-man tag
Take a look at
recently.
this. Huge flipping senton from Willie Mack.
They were able
Lands
to
on his
pin
feet.
Willie Mack. That is burning in the back of his mind. I spoke to him. He said, I didn't see the tag that ultimately helped Bennett win the match. They're trying to prove something here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, look at Bennett. Bennett has a hold of Mack. Oh!
They're trying to prove what they believe in is true. And unfortunately, what they're going to have to come to grips with is it's not.
The assist from Bennett ultimately helping Taven off the DDT and a cover and a kick out. The official did see the feet at the last moment.
He didn't have his feet anywhere.
Tom sees a lot of things that don't happen
They were
there.
just up there.
You'll get used to it.
Mack's still able to kick out nonetheless, and now here comes Taven. Tag made to Bennett.
They did things very correct and right there, following all the rules. A nice tag.
Ooh. Another tag. In comes Matt Taven.
Here we go, a little bit of that teamwork.
Oh, Matt could be out cold. Look at Taven go.
Across the knees of Bennett into the cover.
Oh, and a kick out. And Maria, as you know, Taven, a very gifted singles competitor.
Yes, he is. He was a Ring of Honor World Champion.
Tag made. Now Bennett back into the fray.
He had a very popular run with the title there.
He is the trend.
Yes, he is.
Now Mack. Oh. The referee trying to admonish Taven to get out of the ring. Bennett's legal.
This is when you see the experience of a tag team like
Cover.
OGK.
Cover. Oh, and a kick out by Mack.
Is it really a kick out?
I mean, it is what it is, but I will say, Mike and Matt, Taven and Bennett, been keeping Willie Mack cut off from Rick Swann this entire match. Great tag team psychology there.
Now Taven going 2 for 1 bit here. Oh, and a super kick from Taven.
That was in there.
Oh my God. Little pop-up punch there, a little bread and butter.
Willie Mack still fighting. There's the tag.
Man, a little over 5 minutes now until the Sacrifice Again event begins streaming live at 8 p.m. Eastern on Impact Plus, Fight TV, and on YouTube for Ultimate Insiders. Bennett's down. Taven's in trouble. Swann making sure of that.
I don't know if he's in trouble. He's just catching his breath here.
Kicked in the face.
Well, anything can happen anytime, but Rick Swann is on fire.
Cover. The Rolling Thunder and a kick out.
Rich Swann rolling right now, trying to exercise some of those demons from No Surrender. But all it takes is 1 second for this to turn around in the other direction.
Oh, trying to set up. No, the ring. Assisted Bulldog. Cover broken up by Bennett.
All it takes is a second to remember what you're actually fighting for.
Oh, heavy forearm shot. And Matt could be out cold.
Fight for a cause means a lot more than fighting for a paycheck.
Oh, DVD.
Most definitely.
I know what you mean by that.
Everything that we've been through.
Cover by Taven. Oh, and a kick out by Swann.
I thought that was it. Come on, guys.
By the look of it, so did Taven.
Tag. Those are chants of Taven's garbage here in Louisville, just to make that clear for our audience at home.
I heard Taven's awesome. Follow the trend.
Off the spine buster. Oh, Willie Mack caught him.
Taven's awesome.
And now Bennett with a super kick.
I mean, all four of these competitors are pretty awesome. Putting in the work tonight.
Hold on a second. Thinking about a stunner, maybe? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. There's Swann tying up with Bennett in the corner. Oh, you know what they're thinking, Maria. They could be thinking proton pack.
Yeah, they're setting them up.
Taven and Bennett trying to end this match. Willie Mack with the interception.
Great wherewithal.
Swann legal on Bennett. Swann and Mack win.
Here are your winners, Willie Mack and Rich Swann.
They said all it could take was a second, and we just saw that happen, Maria.
They got lucky. They got lucky. Next time they won't be so lucky.
Certainly an important win in the tag team ranks as Rich Swann and Willie Mack just took out Matt Taven and Mike Bennett.
I don't know if they took them out. They might have taken this night, but that's not the end of the war here.
Little bit of comeuppance for No Surrender. Got to rest well with the hearts of Willie Mack and Rich Swann. But I feel this isn't the last they'll see of Taven and Bennett.
Most definitely not.
Well, some great action here on the countdown to Sacrifice. Maria, thank you for joining us. And it's been a fantastic start to the evening here in Louisville. Maria, I know you're going to be interested in what happens. Plenty of matches for Honor No More still to come, but I know you want to talk about the Champ Challenge.
Ah, yes. The Champ Challenge is back. Deonna Purrazzo puts one of her 2 championships on the line, but who will accept? We find out tonight.
And speaking of Honor No More, their new leader, the trainer of Impact Wrestling, Eddie Edwards, must face the man-beast Rhino tonight.
And it's student meets teacher as Jay White takes on his former mentor, Alex Shelley.
Still speaking of Honor No More, their freak, PCO, collides with a top dog, JONAH.
And the X Division title is on the line as Trey Miguel defends against #1 contender, Jake Something.
I cannot wait to see that match. And then the Impact Knockouts World Tag Team title match finally going to happen. The Inspiration defend against the Influence.
And the business arrangement is out the window as the Good Brothers defend the Impact World Tag Team Championships against Violent by Design.
And earlier tonight, we heard from Mickie James. She asked Chelsea Green to promise to not get involved in this match, just like Mickie did with Chelsea recently on Access TV. It's James versus Steels for the Knockouts World title.
And in the main event, Moose defends the Impact World Championship against Heath.
Do you think Heath can get it done?
I mean, Heath is very, very impressive. He's got all the heart in the world, but Moose is a wrestling god. It's going to be a tall task.
We are set for a huge night here in Louisville. Sacrifice begins streaming live at 8 p.m. Eastern on Impact Plus, Fight TV, and YouTube for our Ultimate Insiders now.
sacrifice. It is the act of giving or surrendering something special to honor a higher power, a deity, a god.
When you step into this ring with me, I change your whole world forever.
In this world, nothing comes easy.
Oh my God! Eddie, what are you doing?
This is my family now.
This ring is their altar, upon which their bodies will bend and break. Blood, sweat, and tears. They love the taste. Their battle scars are proof the journey has been arduous, painful, yet at the same time, pure. They sacrifice it all, not just for the glory they see, but to please you.
These people will have a champion that'll stand up and fight for their company.
Their quest to fulfill their destiny drives them.
Imagine the magnitude of a victory for Tasha Steelz if she takes out the legend, Mickie James.
We are the beneficiaries of the sacrifices they make.
Tonight we are live on Impact Plus, Fight TV, and YouTube for our Ultimate Insiders. We're coming to you from Old Forester's Paris Town Hall in Louisville, Kentucky, as Impact Wrestling presents Sacrifice.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your opening contest at Sacrifice. It is for the X Division Championship, scheduled for one fall. Introducing first the challenger, Jake Something.
Let's go! Give me the big hoss, Jake, something to open up Sacrifice.
That's right. Title implications here. The title is on the line. You know, this is something huge for Jake Something. His last name may be something, but he knows exactly who he is and what he is. He is a lying. Trey Miguel better be ready for Jake Something.
His opponent from Toledo, Ohio, the X Division champion, Trey Miguel.
Just a little over 4 months as X Division champion. It has been so cool to see the maturation of Trey Miguel ever since he became champion and what he's standing for, representing the title. What do you see when you look at Miguel?
I mean, I don't even have to see it. I know what it's like. I've been there one-on-one in the ring with Trey Miguel multiple times. So I know just how talented this young man is. And he's got every single tool to rise to the top. But I do think he's taken Jake Something a little lightly, which blows my mind to say, given the stature and the intensity of Jake Something.
Trey Miguel representing the lineage of that very championship. The first time the X Division title was defended at a Sacrifice event, it was back in 2007 when our current Impact Wrestling roster mate, Chris Sabin, defended successfully against Jay Lethal and Sanjay Dutt. It's as much about the moment as it is about the legacy.
So much history in that leather strap that both these men are fighting for. Jake Something been on the precipice of greatness here in Impact for a while now. Could this be the night he finally caps it?
Our first of 6 title fights here tonight in Louisville. It's Miguel tasting the mat, courtesy of Something early.
And maybe not a great idea to lock up, to lock horns with Jake Something.
Jake Something has told Trey Miguel that he is going to fear me. I'm going to make you fear me. Oh! And now look at Trey Miguel has not backed down from anything in his entire career here in Impact. Elbow right to the nose of something.
Ooh. Well, Trey's scrappy. Trey will fight with anybody, but let's not forget.
Trying to chop down the 262-pounder. Look at Miguel move.
Just doesn't stop, but neither does the clothesline by Jake Something.
Jake Something earned this title shot at No Surrender 2 weeks ago. Here's the cover for the title. Kick out at 1 with a forearm in the face. Something that night he defeated Ace Austin, Mike Bailey, and Chris Bay in a fatal 4-way match.
And it wasn't long after that these two teamed
cover to retain kick out.
To take on Ace Austin and Mike Bailey. And now you see there's still tension there. They lost that match. Trey was trying to buddy up a little bit to Jake Something, but he shouldn't take it lightly.
Feeling the power of Something, and now Miguel. Oh, trapping the arm, very nice. Ooh, right back to the left arm. Low drop kick there, able to put Something on his back, albeit for a moment.
And I like this strategy from Trey Miguel. This is what he's gonna have to do with someone the stature of Jake Something. Search and destroy on a limb.
Oh,
but wait.
You said destroy? Boom! Cover! Oh, I thought we had a new champ right there. Something just about put Miguel through the damn ring.
I felt the soul of Trey Miguel leave his body, but somehow the instincts kick in and he kicks out.
I think Miguel fears Something now.
I think he sees him, and I think the world sees Jake Something.
Look at the fight, Miguel trying to battle back. Oh my God, clubbing blow right to the spot.
We are in Louisville. That's a barrel-proof brawler right there is Jake Something.
Miguel trying to battle back shots right to the midsection, now going up top here with some forearm shivers.
He's still coming. He's got all the fight in the world, even after that incredible power run jump. Oh my God!
And a midair. There's a cover, hook to the leg, and a kick out. I mean, Something looks like he's just having his way. It looks like it in mixed martial arts when a heavyweight can be fighting a flyweight, and he's just having his way right now with Miguel.
But at the same time, you can see it in his eyes. He knows it's not just going to be that simple. You don't just throw the guy around once and you beat him. He knows how good Trey Miguel is. We all do.
I throw him around a lot. Patch him in every post in the ring.
Notice he's not going for a cover again because he knows. He knows there's a lot left in the heart of Trey Miguel.
Jake Something,
I'm just wondering how much.
Jake Something has been extraordinarily close to becoming a champion before in the past in this company. Big shot with a right hand and a kick out by the champion. Gotta wonder how much pressure Something is putting on himself coming into this match.
Well, you've got to. When you're on the up and up, when you're on the come up, every single match matters. Every win matters. Every loss matters.
Able to block that. Miguel continues to respond.
Keeps going back to that arm. That arm he worked on profusely at the start of this match. Smart move by Trey Miguel.
He's going back to both arms, as a matter of fact. Oh, and a back elbow. Uh-oh. Oh, my God! One of the heaviest forearm shots I've ever seen.
And Trey Miguel's foot trap, nowhere to go. And now, look at the eyes of Jake Something. He is ready to crush Miguel.
Miguel might not have any teeth left. The official, he told Something to stay in place to check on Miguel. Miguel said he could continue.
And incoming.
An absolute barrage to win the X Division title. Another kick out by Miguel.
Boom! Take this huge shot from Jake Something, followed up by a giant spear in the corner, taking out Trey Miguel.
Come on, back to live action. Miguel just got clubbed down one more time by Something. Forward again.
Lifting a human body off the canvas into the air and striking it back down. This is incredible.
Oh! Soul the boot right to the face. Very innovative offense there by Miguel. And look at him clutching his midsection.
He managed to pop that one off, but Miguel is feeling this. He's feeling every bit of these huge slams, these huge strikes, every single hit.
You can see there for a moment, hashtag sacrifice trending right now on social media. What a way to begin our night here in Louisville. The X Division title on the line between Trey Miguel and Jake Something.
Oh. And after all the damage, all the intensity Jake Something's thrown, and Trey Miguel, Trey is still in this.
Out of the air, and Miguel's not done. Oh, went for a kick right to the chest. Something able to block it. Ducks a couple of kicks. Didn't duck that one.
Third time's the charm there.
Trying to get him over. There's the cover. Kick out by Something. Just to manipulate the gigantic frame of Something to get into a pinning predicament is difficult enough.
Very much so. He's got to play with where his opponent is. Try not to lift him off his feet. Again, yeah, perfect. Working in the middle of the ring. Keep him down.
Oh, look at Something. Oh, trying to cover up. Oh, what about a DDT? Maybe a dance. Oh, my God. Smashed into the canvas.
Jake Something can smash you from any angle, and now just heaving, trying to go in.
What a backbreaker to win the title. Go, kick out. Jake Something can't believe it. What a way to start Sacrifice.
It's not just a championship on the line for Jake Something. His very destiny rests in this matchup, and he's making sure Trey Miguel knows it.
Oh, Miguel able to hold on to the top rope for dear life. Oh, and it didn't save him.
Bending the X Division champion in half.
Jake Something, oh, he wanted into the void. Miguel with a kick. Something to the outside. Title cannot change hands on a countout or disqualification.
Miguel using every tool in his arsenal to try to put the big man away. And now maybe looking to fly. What?
Oh my God! I think Something went head first into the diamond plate.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit!
The official checking on both men, and he has restarted his 10 count. Count of 2.
Out, Jake Something. Now you got to get the big man in the ring after that incredible, almost sliding destroyer right onto the ramp.
And look at this. Count of 6, Miguel.
Oh my God.
Count of 7. Count of 8.
Showing the strength of the X Division champion.
Miguel's got to get inside the ring, and he just does. Miguel wants to pin Something. Here's the cover. Hook to the leg and a kick out. Oh, wait a minute.
And right into the armbar. Incredible wherewithal. But there's Jake Something blocking and picking up the X Division champion.
Oh, God. Oh, into the top turnbuckle.
Trey Miguel used all that strength to pick up Jake, but Jake tossed it around. Miguel, boom!
Bomb to win the X Division title and a kick out. Something's not done.
He floated right over. He's going for it again. He knows what he's got to do to put away Miguel.
Oh, my God, he turned it into a Meteora. Miguel turned it into a Meteora.
Looking to put it away.
Kick out by Something.
Trey Miguel's put a lot of people away with the Meteora. That one couldn't do it to Jake Something. He's got to turn it up right here.
Going up to the top turnbuckle, but Something pops up back to his feet. And another shot.
There is absolutely no quit in either one of these athletes. That's how much the X Division means to both men.
Oh, hold on a second, Miguel. Oh, right to the back of something who's trapped.
Stuff in the head. Boom!
Right to the face and now to the back of the head.
Jake in a precarious position here. Look, now he's trying to reach for Trey Miguel here.
He's trying to grab his foot, trying to stop him. Oh! Couldn't stop him. Won't stop Trey Miguel.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner and still X Division champion, Trey Miguel.
Trey Miguel proving to everyone that sometimes to reach the greatest heights, you gotta fly against the wind. And Jake Something was a hurricane, but Trey Miguel proved to everybody just why he stands atop the X Division. Take a look at this meteor that Jake Something right out of the corner, proving to everyone why he's the champ.
You know, I'm really glad we're inside Old Foresters, Paris Town Hall, because after that one, I could use a bracing shot of something.
Oh my
what
goodness
a way
gracious.
to start off Sacrifice here in Louisville. Everybody having fun here tonight,
Oh,
Louisville,
baby.
Kentucky? That's what I thought. Alongside the Drama King Matthew Raywalt, I'm Tom Hannaford. Thank you all for joining us. If you're watching on Impact Plus, on YouTube with our Ultimate Insiders, and on Fight TV. Now, if you are watching on Fight TV, you have access to alternative commentary from GAW TV. That's the Grown Ass Women podcast. You can access that exclusively on Fight TV and hear from SoCal Val, Lisa Marie, and Tracy Brooks throughout the Sacrifice event. And Matt, based on what we just saw, they're going to have a lot to talk about.
Oh my goodness gracious, including the Benevolent, the Generous Champ Challenge. It happens here again tonight, as Deonna Purrazzo puts one of her 2 championships on the line against a challenger. But who will it be? We find out tonight.
Meanwhile, the leader of Honor No More, the traitor of Impact Wrestling, Eddie Edwards, must answer for his sins against Rhino.
And it's student versus teacher as Jay White takes on his former mentor, Alex Shelley.
Speaking of Honor No More, their monster PCO tries to battle the top dog, JONAH, here at Sacrifice.
And it finally happens. The Knockouts World Tag Team Championships are on the line as the Inspiration defend against the Influence.
And their business arrangement is no more. Now the Impact World Tag Team titles at stake between the Good Brothers and Violent by Design.
And Moose defends his Impact World Championship against Heath.
And also the Impact Knockouts World Championship will be defended. Mickie James against the very confident Tasha Steelz, who's standing by with our broadcast colleague, Gia Miller.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Gia Miller backstage here at Sacrifice with the #1 contender for the Knockouts World Championship, Tasha Steelz. Tasha, I talked to Mickie James earlier tonight, and she said tonight she's going at it alone. She wants no excuses when she faces off against you. So, what's your response to this?
Aww. Mickie, are you sure you want to do that? Are you sure you want to keep Chelsea Green in the back? Seeing that is the reason why you walked out at No Surrender and still the Knockouts champion. But it's all good. Because tonight, we gonna sing the same song. We gonna sing the same song, Mickie, but it's gonna be a different verse. See, the verse tonight is that the Boricua badass, the history maker, the Flavor Gang leader, dragged Mickie James right off and through Pettyville and beat every inch of her sorry-ass life and became the new Knockouts World Champion. But don't worry, Mickie, because tonight, before I send you back to your husband and your son as a loser and a failure, I make sure that I end this match with a kiss. And that is on what? On
Steelz intent on making this personal, and speaking of which, that is exactly what this matchup is all about. Rhino wants his pound of flesh from Eddie Edwards.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest set for one fall. Introducing first, representing and accompanied by Honor No More, from Boston, Massachusetts, Eddie Edwards.
is the leader of Honor No More, Eddie Edwards, accompanied by Vincent, Kenny King, Matt Taven, and Mike Bennett and Maria Kanellis, we saw in the countdown to Sacrifice. Of course, no PCO. He's preparing for his match against JONAH.
Still feeling a little bit of fallout here from the events of No Surrender. Honor No More here to stay. Still stuck in the cross, still rubbing a lot of the Impact roster the wrong way. And no one more than Rhino.
It was his past week on Impact Wrestling on Access TV. Steve Macklin, he got an opportunity to go at Eddie Edwards. That broke down into utter chaos. Eddie Edwards just wanted to inflict punishment on anybody from Impact Wrestling that was coming for retaliation. But now this is very different. He's got a deal with the War Machine.
Opponent accompanied to the ring by Chris Sabin, Rich Swann, and Willie Mack. From Detroit, Michigan, the War Machine, Rhino!
And you talk about chaos breaking out. Last time Eddie Edwards was out here facing Steve Macklin. I mean, any time these members of the Impact roster, every time Honor No More is out here, that chaos is just 1 second away.
Swann and Mack, who knocked off Taven and Bennett on the countdown to Sacrifice. Also, Chris Sabin out here to try and attempt to even the odds. They're not going to be the case, unfortunately, but Rhino has got to focus on the task at hand. How does Rhino avoid being emotional?
Is that a real question? I mean, I don't know if there's really an answer to that. I don't know if he can. Rhino is a proud, intense man. He makes a home wherever he goes, and he's made a home here at Impact. And he will defend it with his life, but I do think it causes him to lose a little bit of focus, that anger, that vengeance, that intensity.
I look at Rhino saying, I'm ready, right off the bell. Here comes Edwards rushing in, and a savvy veteran Rhino waiting for it.
And I don't know how many times I've heard Rhino talk about wanting to tear someone apart, but I've never heard him say it with the conviction that he did when he said it about Eddie Edwards.
Well, and Eddie Edwards trying to get away from Rhino.
And now dipping over to his family.
And trying to bait Rhino to get into this sea of Honor No More. Edwards is hiding.
He's going where he feels protected. I understand the instinct.
Again, it's the emotion of Rhino that Edwards is counting on, trying to bait him, now trying to pull right past the referee. Rhino, too smart. He's not going to fall for that one.
Good on Rhino for not giving in, keeping the focus in the ring, because that's where he's going to get the revenge that he wants. That 1, 2, 3.
Oh. Eddie Edwards, he finally broke his piece. Oh. A number of weeks ago on Impact Wrestling on Access TV, saying that he felt like he'd been let down by Impact Wrestling, that he'd constantly been the good soldier, that he'd stood up for this company, wanted to be the one to fight for the Impact World Title when Kenny Omega held the championship, wanted to be the one to bring it back to Impact Wrestling.
And I get that. It always hurts to be the one to feel like you've always been there and then be overlooked. That's a feeling nobody can get over. But it sounds like Eddie Edwards is more trying to say it to himself, to convince himself. And here we go now.
Edwards amongst Team Impact.
Foreign waters per se. And whoa, hey.
And the official is dealing with Honor No More on the other side. They didn't see Team Impact make contact.
Hey, come on, they put their hands on someone in this matchup. I mean, shouldn't that be a disqualification maybe?
The match continues. That's Honor No More's fault.
I don't know about that. They didn't touch anybody.
It's Matt Taven's fault. Right to the face.
Eddie Edwards now. Wait.
Well, wait a minute with a Kenny, with the kendo stick.
Already? We're already breaking down to this?
Easiest call Edwards' career. Maria Kanellis was caught red-handed.
So what does this mean? Is Honor No More all out of here?
Based on the way Edwards screaming and gesturing right now, I think it's just Maria. What, even Bennett saying I didn't do anything?
Leaving the missus high and dry. She is out of here.
I think Mike's gonna be sleeping on the couch.
Maria Kanellis is livid.
Swan is loving it. So Maria Kanellis is trying to hand a kendo stick to Eddie Edwards. This match is still underway. It's still official, by the way.
That's right. As if Honor No More didn't have enough upset wives in the group. I know Alicia Edwards and Eddie have had a very tense several days here since Eddie made his decision to join Honor No More.
Was thinking about the belly-to-belly there. Now Eddie Edwards trying to stop Rhino right in the middle of the ring. Oh, right to the gut.
And that dropped Eddie Edwards to his knees.
I spoke to Rhino earlier today. He's tripped up by Taven. The official didn't see it. He was checking on Eddie Edwards.
I mean, I hate to say it, but Team Impact put their hands on Eddie before. Turn him out, fair play.
And Team Impact was trying to get the referee's attention. Edwards, the full mount there on Rhino. Look at the eyes of Eddie Edwards.
There's been a new fire, pun intended, lit inside Eddie Edwards since he joined this new family of his, as he calls it.
Rhino told me earlier today that he first met Eddie Edwards back in 2012. They competed against each other in Ring of Honor. That night, Eddie Edwards put 11 staples in Rhino's head. He said that night, he earned my respect as a brother. Using the bulk of the 5 count here along the ropes. Oh, now Honor No More with the referee deal with Edwards. They didn't see that.
Well, everybody knows in a fight, someone takes a cheap shot on you, you don't just get one back. Nuh-uh, it's not 1 for 1. You double up on it.
Listen,
I get it.
Brian Edwards is in a terrible circumstance right now. I believe he's got 9 people to try and keep a track of, plus 2 people in the ring.
Like I said before, whenever all these whenever all these wrestlers are out there, whenever Team Impact is out there, whenever Honor No More is out there, they are 1 second away from chaos.
And every last second there, as Edwards went to the eyes, is flirting with the line of being disqualified.
The emotions are so high. I almost don't think either one of these guys would care. I know Rhino will do anything to rip Eddie Edwards limb from limb.
Imagine making the towns with a man for 10 years, a brother in the locker room, a member of Team Impact at one point. These two both have represented this company, and now Rhino seeing what Eddie Edwards has become.
That's why almost more than anyone, Rhino feels betrayed. But Eddie's a man of conviction. Oh! And that's a hard thing to fight when you believe in something.
Edwards is taking command. Uh-oh. Into the corner.
You mess with the Rhino, you get the horn.
Oh, shoulder first right into the guts. Louisville wants a gore. Oh, now Kenny King.
Doesn't want that to happen, and now here we start to go.
Chris Sabin takes out King. Oh, and now center of the ring. Edwards with an opening, and it's a melee at ringside.
But I was going to say, look at ringside. It's popping off already. Team Impact here, taking out Honor No More. It's spilled into chaos once again.
And fits it into the field.
Bodies everywhere.
How's Swan doing in the ring?
Now Rich Swan looking to take off here and looking to take flight.
Over the ref. Takes out everybody.
As if Brian Henry didn't have enough to deal with. He's got people flying over his head, literally, and now.
Well, what is Willie Mack doing?
Well, you know what he's doing. He's taking flight too!
And wait a minute, here's Steve Macklin. Edwards in the kendo stick was going after Rhino. Oh, the DDT by Macklin. Macklin preventing Edwards from going after Rhino and Kenny.
Oh, Macklin looking to help set up Eddie for the goal.
What the hell? With the official dealing with all this madness on the outside, Macklin gets involved and the match continues.
Louisville letting Macklin know exactly how they feel. This match is broken into absolute bedlam.
And somehow Rhino Edwards continues. Boston knee party. Cover by Edwards and pins Rhino.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Eddie Edwards.
A harsh reminder that Steve Macklin is on nobody's side. Steve Macklin walks alone.
Truer now more than ever. As Honor No More, led by that man, Eddie Edwards, stands tall here tonight at Sacrifice. And boom, the Boston knee party right there from Eddie Edwards after the Macklin interference, and he puts Rhino away.
Honor No More, their evening is not quite over. Their monster PCO battles the top dog, JONAH, here at Sacrifice. But coming up in moments, the Impact Knockouts World Tag Team title match. And at the crux of this rivalry is Caleb with a K.
This is the big one, Madison. You know, it's crap that it's not for the tag titles, though. Because imagine us, me and you, Knockouts, World Tag Team Champions.
Oh, right to the chest. Quick job by Cassie Lane. The inspiration meets the influence.
When Tennille comes back, Lion Wellness Retreat, and the inspiration can finally have a match against the actual influence, not the bootleg version. Actually came bearing gifts. Yeah, it's for Caleb with a K. Change them.
Here we go. Right.
You guys,
In pose.
you guys know I can't shoot. We'll spend.
Caleb, what are you doing? You don't work for the inspiration. You work for the influence.
I came back from my beautiful Lion Wellness Retreat feeling super fresh and clean, and first thing that happens is I lose my match because of you, Caleb.
Oh.
That looks like a picture of the inspiration. Are the inspiration calling Caleb right now? Oh my God, center of the ring, Havoc's tombstone.
We're just super, very, excited that we get to defend our tag titles against the influence. Caleb, you'll be there, right?
Oh, don't talk to me.
Chill out. What do you mean, chill out? She hit me in the face.
What was that? I didn't do anything. I was just here.
And frankly, it seems like the influence are getting really fed up with the way the inspiration have taken a shine to Caleb. Oh, and Tennille Dashwood. Oh, ooh la la. Cassie Lane taking advantage of the chaos on the outside. And the influence challenged the inspiration for the Impact Knockouts World Tag Team titles.
Tonight, your job is to just not screw it up.
You're right. Oh, ladies, are you ready?
Oh
It's the night. It's the big one.
We're ready. You're
Yeah, we are. We're ready.
We're
We
ready.
can do
We
this.
are ready. You're not going.
Yeah, you are staying right here.
What?
But we're ready.
Yeah, we're ready. We're totally ready.
Why? Who's gonna get the shot?
Caleb, get your priorities straight.
Caleb, listen. After what's gone down over the last however many weeks, you've become more of a liability to us than anything. We'll get photos after the match when we are Impact Knockouts World Tag Team Champions. But for the match, you're staying right here. But watch us. It'll be great.
I mean, is this going to be the right thing for the influence?
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is for the Knockout World Tag Team Championship. Set for one fall, introducing first the challengers. Madison Rain, Tennille Dashwood, they are the Influence.
I mean, we have our own camera guys on staff here at Impact Wrestling, so they're taking care of it.
This is a tragedy. I mean, I'm all for matches, just having the participants there. Mano a mano, one-on-one.
Considering what we just saw, yeah, I agree with you.
Right, generally speaking, I'm all for that. But Caleb has been nothing but trying to do his best for the Influence. And I think this is a mistake. Poor Caleb.
To a degree, I felt bad for Caleb. We recently saw on Access TV because remember the Influence, they put down gaff tape. They said you have to stay on this smart. You can't leave her. They treat him like a dog.
They did. But maybe he can finally win them back one of these days. But tonight, it's about the titles.
Their opponents from Sydney, Australia, they are the Knockouts World Tag Team Champions, Jessie McKay and Cassie Lee. The Inspiration!
Here's the question, will Cassie and Jessie still be champions by the time Impact Wrestling rolls into Philadelphia, Pennsylvania? Tickets are on sale now. We invite you to join us on Friday, March 18th and Saturday, March 19th at the famed 2300 Arena for a South Philly showdown. Head to ImpactWrestling.com for more information. Right now, the Inspiration have got to deal with the Influence sans Caleb. So, does this seem like a distinct advantage for the Inspiration?
I don't know if it's a distinct advantage per se. I think they actually wanted Caleb out here. They've been trying to poison his mind as of late. Cassie and Jessie are simply, they're an infection, incessantly inspiring insurrection within the Influence. And so I think this might actually play to the Influence's advantage here.
I'm going to say, the Inspiration, I'm getting some Britney vibes for tonight at Sacrifice. What do you think?
I mean, I don't know. I don't listen to a lot of 90s pop anymore, but hey, Grandpa, it's okay.
Like, maybe they put Caleb into the conservatorship. With a K.
Yes, with a K.
So here we go, a match that is literally been months in the making. If you recall, it was supposed to go down at the Hard to Kill pay-per-view event, and due to medical protocol, the Inspiration were not allowed to compete, and then a series of scheduling conflicts from the Influence.
Question a lot of that.
Don't question COVID protocol. Come on now.
No. I just question. I think the Inspiration are ducking the Influence. They've been intimidated by this matchup. They're worried they're going to lose their Knockouts World Tag Team Championships.
They seem pretty confident right now.
It's all a show. All hollow on the inside.
There's Jessie McKay to start things off against Tennille Dashwood. Of course, the Inspiration and Dashwood going long ways back, all the way back to Australia, so there's a lot of personal animosity.
A lot to prove here as well, as this one starts fast and furious.
Jessie with a shoulder tackle. That was inspiring.
You might want to focus on your opponent, though. Tennille Dashwood is not to be trifled with.
Great job there to drop Tennille Dashwood. Now Dashwood rolling away to the corner and makes a tag to Madison Rain. Multi-time Knockouts World Champion, in my opinion, a future Impact Hall of Famer.
100%. The pedigree speaks for itself.
Tag.
The Inspiration better not take Madison Rain lightly.
Cassie Lee, who recently scored a pinfall against Madison Rain. Not to mention the team of Madison Rain and Caleb with a K in tag team match, and the Inspiration won that match as well.
But this is where it counts. This is where the championship is on the line. Anything can happen here. This is a totally different situation. The Influence are ready for this.
Sweeps the leg at the cover to retain the titles, and Madison Rain able to escape. Another cover, one count, kick out. Oh, and Rain went for a single leg takedown there. Now backslide by one half of the champs. Kick out at one.
Back and forth, great counter wrestling here.
Cover, kick out. Cassie Lee able to control Madison Rain. Big night in the Knockouts division. The double champ Deonna Purrazzo has her champ challenge still to come At the same time, Mickie James will defend her Impact Knockouts World Championship against Tasha Steelz here at Sacrifice.
Right now, it is those Impact Knockouts World Tag Team Championships. They're on the line. And I feel like Caleb is a big reason that the Influence have gotten to this point, and it's a shame he's not here.
I do have to agree with you. It has been a big part of them getting to this point.
In fact, you know, let's start a hashtag right now, world. Hashtag Caleb cares. Caleb with a K, cares with a K. Let's do it.
Dashwood saving Rain. Now the Influence doubling over the champions.
Great teamwork. Great teamwork.
Oh, and now mocking the inspiration.
That's inspiring. Showing Louisville what's truly inspiring.
The Influence sent through the ropes. And the inspiration knocking down the challengers. Cassie and Jessie won the titles in their Impact debut at Bound for Glory back in October of last year. Trying to keep the winning ways rolling. Oh, look at this. Oh, Cassie up on the shoulders of Tennille Dashwood. Oh, face first into the canvas.
Beautiful.
Oh, and Jessie gets involved. Well, now Madison Rain sending Jessie into the post right in front of us.
This match breaking down quick, but at the end of it is Madison Rain standing tall.
Jessie went face first off the steel post, and now Rain and McKay, the two legal competitors, in the ring to win the titles, and a kick out by McKay.
That's okay, though. Madison Rain has Jessie McKay right where she wants her now. Meanwhile, I don't see it in Cassie Lee on the apron at the moment. Jessie's in a bad place.
Cassie Lee, she was trying to go after both members of the Influence and paid for it going into the apron. Tennille Dashwood is floating around out here close to our announce table. So
getting her bearings, getting her wherewithal. Here she is.
Back of your screen there as Rain is hammering away on Jessie. Could quickly turn into a two-on-one affair.
I was just about to say, again, look around the ring. It's pretty much what it's broken down into.
That's what the MO of the Influence has been. They did this against Decay. Took out Rosemary to have basically a two-on-one match that Decay was allowed to have with Havoc versus the Influence. Granted, that's not exactly the case.
See this? A little bit of taunting. Saying, oh, come on, go get the tag. But there's nobody there. Just letting Jessie know she's all alone. Oh, playing the psychological game, too. I love it.
Tag. Dashwood back in, legal into the match. And this should just be a matter of time if Jessie McKay can't make a tag with Cassie Lee.
You would think so. The Influence having fun at this point.
Tag.
Making a statement.
Well, to that point, why have fun when this has been months in the making? Get the job done.
Well, that's exactly it, though. This has been months of the Inspiration ducking them. So they're going to enjoy putting some punishment on Jessie McKay here.
Jessie McKay caught in a corner.
Oh! There you go.
Grabbing the hair of Jessie McKay, using the bulk of the 5 count.
Using every bit of it to inflict as much damage as humanly possible.
Oh, right to the spine. And Jessie McKay's defenseless right now. Frequent tags from the Influence.
Still hung up there. Now finally freed. But yes, these frequent tags. Always keeping your partner fresh. And here we go into the cover. Goes to Tennille Dashwood.
Championship and kick out.
Credit to Jessie McKay. After all of that punishment, still managing to stay in this. But once again, there is still no partner to tag.
Oh. Dashwood trying to control Jessie McKay, and now Madison Rain rushes in. Big clothesline from Jessie.
Okay, McKay still got a lot of fight left. But where? Trying to go?
Trying to call it the corner. You can see Cassie Lee starting to stir there on the left side of your screen.
Keyword starting to stir.
Knee right to the face.
There she is.
Tag made. Here comes Cassie Lee. Cassie Lee all over the influence.
And despite the beatdown earlier, there's a lot of fire in Cassie Lee.
Stopping away on Tennille Dashwood. Madison Rayne pays for getting involved. Oh, and a kick right there to Dashwood.
How quickly this matchup has changed in the favor of the Inspiration. Oh my God.
A scorpion style kick there.
Flexibility from Lee into the suplex cover.
Oh, and a kick out. Beautiful fisherman suplex there, middle of the ring, but could not retain the titles.
The influence is Tennille Dashwood. Kicks out.
Tag made. Chance of Inspiration here in Louisville. Think about the idolizer. They wanted to finish this to the Inspiration.
The crowd here mispronouncing influence apparently, as Jesse McKay still fighting knee to the face there.
Trying to set up. Oh! A knee did go into the face after all. Great teamwork kick out by Dashwood.
Credit where credit is due. All that teamwork was very, very impressive, but the influence stay in this one. Tennille Dashwood keeps kicking out. She's a very impressive competitor. Somebody's gonna have to bust out something big to win this one.
Tag made. Cassie is legal against Tennille Dashwood. Whoa, 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 whoa. Thought about a double suplex there. Dashwood able to escape free.
Tennille still fighting. Cassie with a bit of a cheap shot from behind, if you ask me.
Oh, speaking of cheap shots, the official didn't see the contact by Madison Rayne.
Teamwork.
The spotlight! The spotlight! We could have new champions! Oh, a kick out! That was Dashwood's best shot!
Tennille Dashwood looks how I feel. I can't believe it.
What the hell's Caleb doing out here? They told him not to come out ringside.
I mean, bless him for it.
Here where the match continues. Oh! Oh, and a big spin kick by Cassie. There's the cover by Dashwood. A broken by Rayne.
Great timing from Madison Rayne there.
Now Jesse against Rayne. Caleb's got one of the titles.
I mean, he must have a plan here.
What the? Oh! The official didn't see Dashwood with the title. Cover on Cassie. We have new tag team champions.
Here are your winners and new Knockouts World Tag Team Champions, The
Inspiration have suffered their first tag team loss here at Impact Wrestling, and the Influence are your new Impact Knockouts World Tag Team Champions.
They did it, Tom. They did it. Then they earned every bit of it.
Hold on a second. Did Caleb actually mean to throw the title to Dashwood?
I would have to believe so. I've always believed in his loyalty to them. I would think so, but
in the end, it's Caleb with a K taking photos of the new champions, the Influence.
Macklin, I want to get a hold of him. I want to rip his guts out, melt his mother.
I know, dude. I do too, man.
Yes, loyalty to no one.
Nobody at all, as you can see. I should have been out there with you,
No,
man.
no. That's why I wanted you back here. You've got a world title shot tonight.
Dude, I know.
And I didn't want you out there.
I know I do.
Now,
Man,
focus on
I know,
tonight.
but listen, man, we got
I'll
one
take
and
care
no
of
more
Macklin.
running around wild. You got Macklin turning his
I
back
know.
on everybody, and now I have to face Moose. One of the top dogs here. I don't even know if I'm ready, man.
What do you mean you're not
I don't
ready?
know if I'm
You
ready.
don't know.
I don't. You know why? Because I got so much on my plate, man, and I just can't stay focused. You know?
Hey, buddy. Hey, man. How you doing? Hey. How long you been in this business? Nearly 20 years. Do you know how hard that is to even say that? Do you know how tough you gotta be to even make that claim that you've been in this business for almost 20 years? I've seen with my own eyes, people count you out, cast you to the side, doubt you, and every single time, I've seen you rise to the occasion, prove them wrong, and seize that brass ring. I know a lot about being the underdog and being doubted and cast aside. And I've seized my opportunities, and I proved them wrong myself. So trust me when I say, not only are you ready for this opportunity, you're born for this opportunity. Every single champion you've ever seen, ever, it all started with an opportunity. This is your opportunity. Go take it, man.
Oh, he's right, man. He's damn right. Damn it, Moose. Moose, listen up, Moose. Get ready for a wake-up call. Because damn it, I'm gonna deliver it and you're gonna see it.
Look, Tom, Heath has more heart than I have ever seen. But I don't know if he's ever faced a moose quite like the one that's here tonight.
Getting a little inspiration from Anthony Corelli there and Rhino. Still Heath versus Moose later on tonight for the Impact World Championship. But for this next matchup here, I understand we're being joined once again for some alternative commentary from his commentator pro position, the most professional wrestler, Brian Myers.
Need a pro, the most professional wrestler, Brian Myers, is here to save this show. We had a little catastrophe. This big, dumb idiot, mouth-breathing dummy, W. Morrissey, came out here and he broke my table, but I got a new one. He almost smashed my Brian Myers Super 7 action figure, available on WrestlingFigures.com. Use discount code MAJOR, save yourself 10%. But we are back in business. I want everyone at home to just close their eyes, listen to me, and I'm gonna be the soundtrack to the rest of Sacrifice. Come on, man. Oh, man, what? Oh, no. It's a Yeti! It's a Yeti! Oh.
I think Myers better run. Myers trying to take advantage of the distraction of the security. W. Morrissey is going to pound through his table.
Could be looking for that BQE. Myers got away somehow.
Myers scurrying away. Oh!
But Morrissey's not done. Someone's gonna feel the rage of W. Morrissey.
I think Myers' action figure is destroyed. It's a family heirloom.
Along with everything on the commentator pro table.
W. Morrissey, furious in the wake of the No Surrender event. His opportunity challenging for the Impact World Title against Moose. And Brian Myers has been trying to needle Morrissey, and it just seems like a terrible decision.
I mean, you don't want to poke a bear the size and intensity of W. Morrissey unless you want, well, quite frankly, something like that to happen.
Yeah, it is an absolute mess here at ringside, so we're going to try and get this organized. But speaking of size, that is what this next matchup is all about. Matthew, it's monster versus monster.
We are looking at the Inhuman Freak PCO ready to take on the top dog Jonah in this battle of the behemoths. It's going to be good, and it's going to be now.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sacrifice continues with this one-fall contest. Introducing first from Black Forest, South Australia, the top dog, JONAH.
What
want to take this opportunity to let you know that Impact Wrestling's first trading card series of 2022 is coming soon, featuring autographed cards of JONAH, Lady Frost, and the Impact Knockouts World Champion Mickie James. Visit shopimpact.com to learn more. Pre-sale starts soon. Ray Walt, did you know that I'm going to have a card and you're not? Oh, good God.
Good thing I already have 5 from my escapades all over the world, Tom. I'm the voice of a generation. You'll never claim that title.
Let's focus on the here and now. JONAH's been bashing up his opponents after matches, and now he finally gets some bigger and badder competition.
His opponent representing Honor No More, PCO!
The tussle between these two this past week on Access TV was the first time that we've really seen anyone send JONAH around and really body JONAH the way PCO did. How much do you think that's sticking in the mind of the top dog?
Well, it depends on where he's been mentally over the last couple of days, because you said it. Nobody, and I mean nobody, has done that to JONAH, except for this inhuman freak. And we're about to find out what happens when 2 animals at the top of the food chain fight for the big prize.
A mixed night thus far for Honor No More. On the Countdown to Sacrifice was Rich Swann and Willie Mack, who defeated the team of Matt Taven and Mike Bennett. Meanwhile, Eddie Edwards did defeat Rhino earlier tonight here at Sacrifice, thanks to plenty of involvement on the outside between Honor No More and Team Impact, plus the involvement of Steve Macklin, a man who fights for no one but himself.
And in great contrast to that affair, I do notice, inconspicuous by their absence, no Honor No More out here. This is PCO on his own. He wants to prove to the top dog just who he is.
Look at the eyes of JONAH. Has been fuming ever since he was sent out of the Impact Zone ring by PCO this past week on Access TV.
And right away, this one kicks off in a slugfest. I don't think this is going to be a catch-style wrestling match here tonight.
I think JONAH was biting PCO.
Takes an animal to fight an animal. Takes a monster to fight a monster.
Look at PCO trying to line up the body of JONAH. Spinning backhand. PCO trying to pick up a head of steam and a neck breaker.
We know the power and strength of JONAH, but we also know exactly how much PCO is willing to do to himself and his opponents to get the win.
And once again, sending JONAH out of the ring, much like we saw this past week on Access TV.
Not a lot of competitors can say they've done that.
The action is right in front of us. The rubble from the commentator position of Brian Myers has been cleared. This is one of those matches, Ray Walt, where you might as well get the ring out of the way so these two can fight.
No kidding. They'll need a whole field. They need a whole country to fight in the way these guys want to go at it.
Count of 4. Both after the count of 10 to get back inside the ring. Count of 6. Face first into the post goes JONAH.
Finally, PCO seems like he's registering the referee's count. But just to break it and continue this brawl.
Resets the 10 count, and JONAH fires back. The man went face first into a steel post and still standing. Oh, side Russian leg sweep into the ramp.
And not for nothing, look at PCO just rising to his feet. Take a look at side Russian suplex, bam! Right into the steel.
And PCO is back on his feet and a headbutt from JONAH.
You see PCO start to wobble a little there, but I feel like it'll take a lot more to chop this tree down.
Oh, and a chop. Levels PCO moves back up. PCO exposed here, and once more from JONAH.
He's begging for it, he wants more.
JONAH not stopping. And now PCO fires back.
chops of his own. Neither one guy giving an inch. Ooh.
PCO relentless.
PCO has been through decades of battles in his career.
Give it up to the Jonah set over the top, just like we saw this past week.
Oh no.
PCO launches himself through the ropes. PCO, he flattened Jonah, but how much damage does he do to himself in the process?
He does not care. That's what I'm saying. Willing to do anything and everything to his own body just to hurt his opponent.
And both men, astonishingly, are back up to their feet.
The toughness, the resilience in both these men.
Wait a minute. Look where Jonah is.
Oh, this is a dangerous place.
This is a position that PCO pines for. Going up to the top turnbuckle. Thinking about the
Take a look. This guy's crazy, using his body as a battering ram against Jonah.
And then boom, the D-Animator off the top. PCO, he crashed onto the floor.
And when was the last time you saw Jonah just prone on the mat like that? Thankfully not for long as the top dog gets to his feet.
Oh, and able to clear out the leg of PCO. Trying to slow down the French-Canadian Frankenstein.
What is Jonah thinking about here?
Good God. We've got at least over 600. Whoa. Turnbuckle suplex. The ring nearly caved in.
And when it didn't, it bounced nearly 6 inches off the floor. The absolute mass of humanity between these two men coming off the very top rope.
Both men have it to the count of 10 to get back up to their feet or risk disqualification. Am I saying PCO's not a man? He's not human.
But Jonah.
Down to 6.
Jonah proving he can hang right there with the inhuman freak.
And now both back up to their feet well before the 10 count. The monster fight continues here at Sacrifice. Ooh. Not only ignited at PCO.
And no way.
German suplex to the 330-pounder.
But Jonah right up to his feet returns the favor.
And what? PCO gets back up. Clothesline. These two mauling one another. They set up.
What's gonna work? What's gonna put down PCO?
DDT. PCO, come on. Keeps coming.
What is gonna stop this monster? Jonah has given him almost everything in the book.
Suplex to PCO.
Maybe, but look at PCO.
Oh, God, the undead.
Apparently what is dead may never die. PCO is still alive in this matchup.
Going up top, thinking about the tsunami, perhaps. PCO is back up to his feet.
How this freak keeps rising up is beyond me. How both these athletes stay in this one is incredible.
Oh my God.
Wait. You gotta be kidding me!
Right off the top for PCO.
I have no idea the last time I saw a man the size of PCO, a freaking monster the size of PCO, pull a Hearn can run off the top rope like that, let alone to an athlete the size of Jonah.
Oh my God.
He's not done.
Jonah's down. Could it be time? Assault! Cover! Jonah kicked out!
This is something else.
PCO signaling that it's time to end this, and Jonah sensed it and rolled out.
Gets out of dodge. Jonah's seen enough, and Jonah's still wobbly on his feet there.
Oh my God! Head first into the steel steps.
Now Jonah rearranging the furniture here on the outside. Looks like he's got some bad intention. The head of PCO head and neck already slammed into those stairs, and now what's next? No way. Whoa.
Oh my God, oh my God. No. Oh, the driver onto the steel steps. The wild-eyed look on Jonah.
Take a look at this pile driver planting PCO firmly on the stairs.
PCO's still moving.
I know he's a monster, Tom, but there's a spine somewhere in that flesh, and it's been impacted.
No way. Not again. The official trying to stop Jonah. Boom! It goes to the floor. Oh my God, look at the back of the head of PCO.
PCO in a bad way right now. Jonah has obliterated the Frankenstein.
Face down. Oh my God! Nami to the head, to the neck. Jonah wins.
Here's your winner, JONAH!
PCO unlocked the animal in Jonah tonight.
The eyes tell the story.
Watch this. Boom! This power bomb to the floor, and then Jonah, bam! 330 pounds to the head and neck of PCO. I can't believe PCO is even moving right now. The amount of damage that PCO has sustained, I know he can take gargantuan damage, but this is otherworldly.
Now we've got officials coming down.
It's a member of our medical staff right there in the blue.
This has been some inhuman amount of punishment. You said it, we know what PCO can handle, but my God.
Jonah's done so much damage to PCO, yet PCO's refusing help.
Doesn't want it, doesn't need it, he says. He's still here.
Unreal. Not human.
Jay White, tonight you face off against someone you have a long history with in Alex Shelley, a man that was your mentor and your first match in New Japan Pro Wrestling. But you're crossing paths after many years apart. So what are your thoughts going into tonight?
Gia, my thoughts. My thoughts, you see, I knew this day would come. I didn't know when or where, but I knew that Jay White and Alex Shelley would cross paths one more time, and it's very, very fitting that it's taking place here on Impact, the place where Alex Shelley made a name for himself, where the world learned who Alex Shelley is, so it's even more fitting now on Impact. Amongst other places, the world is learning exactly who Jay White is. And now, Alex, I know you think you know me, but trust me, you don't know the man I have become. You have no idea what I have become. But very soon, I'm about to walk out there and show you exactly who I am, exactly why it's still mine. Yeah.
Jay White has had to deal with plenty of Bullet Club business as of late, but now he must turn his attention to an Impact Wrestling legend, former Motor City Machine Gun, Alex Shelley, here at Sacrifice.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest set for one fall. Introducing first, representing Bullet Club from Austin, New Zealand, Switchblade, Jay White.
Ray Walt, the confidence is oozing out of the leader of Bullet Club. As I mentioned, there's been a lot of turmoil in the BC. We saw it, No Surrender, the excommunication of the Guerrillas of Destiny executed by Jay White. Is he truly focused on what he's about to deal with tonight?
Jay White, you ask Jay White, he is always focused. I don't know anybody in this business who's got a mind quite like Jay White. He's the leader of the Bullet Club. You got to make tough decisions. But once he made that decision, he never looked back. So he could look clearly ahead to matches like this.
His US of J tour continues across multiple promotions, and now an old face is back.
His opponent from Detroit, Michigan, Alex Shelley.
A man whose first days in Impact were back in 2004, a part of the legendary tag team, the Motor City Machine Guns, with our colleague Chris Sabin beginning in 2007. Multi-time tag team champion across the likes of Ring of Honor, New Japan, and here in Impact Wrestling.
Tom, wouldn't you know, Alex Shelley, as of this month, has just passed 20 years in the professional wrestling business. Storied career, just like you said, former X Division champion, two-time Impact Tag Team champion all over the world over those 20 years. But I gotta tell you, Jay White, in just under 10 years, has become IWGP US champ, Intercontinental champ, never openweight champion, and world champion.
And look at the jaw-jacking right now between old friends, old rivals. A lot of time has passed. It's about who's the better wrestler right now.
Oh, and by the way, did I tell you, Jay White single-handedly sold out Madison Square Garden? Ask him yourself, I'll tell you.
As Gia Miller pointed out, Jay White's first match in New Japan Pro Wrestling was against Alex Shelley, and in fact, when White moved to America to continue to pursue pro wrestling, he lived in Detroit with Alex Shelley. most opportunities that White received here in America, you could argue, were because of his friend, his mentor, his trainer, Alex Shelley. Once upon a time, even teamed up with the Motor City Machine Guns, a former group called Search and Destroy. That's how close White was with Shelley.
Alex Shelley almost taking in Jay White in his early years on his excursion over here to America, which is a very important part of a lot of the young lions from New Japan Pro Wrestling. Part of their journey is to go on excursion to other countries like America, like Europe, like England, stuff like that. And Alex Shelley took Jay White under his wing.
Variety of standing switches there, and you can see all over the face of Jay White. Deep breath there, facing the veteran and Shelley. So maybe White a little thrown early?
No. Thrown is going too far there, Tom. But contemplative, thinking out all the options. I told you, Jay White is a thinking man's wrestler. Reputation of both men preceding them here in Louisville. Great respect shown for both athletes. Love to see that as well.
Grabbing by the hair, Jay White trying to gain an advantage here. Whoa, that means center of the ring, drop toe hold. Nice job here by Shelley. Despite how the years continue on, Shelley maintains his love of pro wrestling, his joy within the ring, and also his athleticism continues to keep pace.
Having a little fun there at the expense of Jay White. A little peck on the head, but you know, hey sunshine, I'm back. Remember me?
Listen, this back elbow there by Jay White, right on the ear of Alex Shelley. That'll completely disorient you. Ooh. Listen, this version of Jay White, the Switchblade, only emerged in 2017. Alex Shelley might be looking at a man that he doesn't even really recognize anymore.
Oh, 100%. And I think that's Jay White's whole point. I am not the young boy. Quite literally, I'm not the young lion that you first met.
And it's getting feisty in the corner.
It is the job of a student to best their teacher. It is a job of a student to take everything they learn and be better than when they first started. Jay White has done that and then some.
Oh, back elbow. You can hear the connection there, right to the back of the head. Now Shelley to the left elbow. Shelley was a part of the very first Sacrifice event back in 2005.
Beautiful footwork there from Alex Shelley. As Jay White looks to get out of dodge, catch a breather a little bit. Control the pace of this matchup.
On the move, Shelley. Thought about a baseball slide. White able to evade. Now Shelley. Elbow right to the throat.
You know, with all the history here, this is going to be one of those matches where both wrestlers know each other so well.
Shelley rolls back inside, resets the referee's 10 count, and continues the punishment. Shelley's having a blast right now here at Sacrifice. Mocking the name Switchblade. Oh, God, to the back of the head. Some home turf advantage virtually here inside the impact zone.
Alex Shelley making a big part of his career here.
Oh, using the top rope.
And I do love, look how game Alex Shelley showed up for this matchup. That's all Jay White would ever.
Whoa, beautiful. Went for the crossbody from the apron, double knees by White.
Maybe that'll make Alex Shelley think maybe once or twice about trying to have fun with Jay White like he was earlier in this matchup.
White, maybe thinking about a suplex there, went down to the left arm, did Shelley. Trying to corral the right arm now. Oh, and a backbreaker.
Shelley keep going for that arm of Jay White, focusing on a body part, but Jay has had an answer for it pretty much every single time.
And White's got to worry about the Border City stretch, that chicken wing over the shoulder crossface that we've seen over the years. From Shelley. Shelley caught on the top rope and a little turnabout's fair play from the Switchblade.
you go, encouraging his former mentor. Telling him he's got it. You want to play with me, I'll play with you.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, driven into the apron. Oh, this is the ruthlessness of Jay White. Making the fans endure what happens to this Impact Wrestling legend. White rolls back inside the ring, resets the referee's 10 count.
Jay White doesn't care about that. He's here to prove that he's a legend in his own right, in his own time. Even though he's still relatively young in his career, he's accomplished so much, and he's making sure his mentor knows that.
Shelley inside, into the cover, to the leg, and a kick out at one. Jay White at the No Surrender event, he defeated Eric Henry in their first time ever clash of Violent by Design, and then later that night, completely rearranged Bullet Club, expelling Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. The Good Brothers back into the fold with the Bullet Club. So much has happened for one of the strongest factions in the history of professional wrestling.
That's exactly why it had to happen. Jay White is carrying a legacy on his shoulders that is Bullet Club. He needs to have the very best and brightest in his clan.
Cut down with a back elbow.
And if you don't make that cut, you're out. And right now, Alex Shelley is out.
The calm, cool demeanor of Jay White coming back into play. Think about a pump handle backbreaker. Collar hook to both legs and a kick out.
When Jay White gets confident, when he gets that air about him, there is no wrestler on the planet who can perform quite like him.
You use the word air, and that is something that is at a deficit right now for Alex Shelley. This has been a great job by Jay White to attack the midsection, went after the throat at one point, trying to affect the breathing of his opponent.
Simple science, can't breathe, you can't fight.
Center of the ring was trying to set up for a suplex. Great block there by Shelley. Suffers a chop. Oh, and a forearm shiver.
Shelley showing his former friend. He's still got a lot of fight left in him.
Remember who the mentor was. It was Shelley dropping Jay White. Plenty of speed still. The man from Detroit.
Say, the speed, the snap.
Respect shown by the fans here in Louisville for these two wrestlers. Shelley and White here at Sacrifice. Oh, right to the face.
Now Shelley looking to send a message to White maybe that he hasn't quite learned as much as he thinks he has. That's a dangerous game to play with the switchblade.
Oh, thinking about slice bread number 2. White in the corner now. Shelley sidestep. White with the quick DDT.
And that is how quickly Jay White can turn a match around.
I see Jay White there spitting up, grabbing at his midsection. Now he's trying to get his air out.
Trying to get it back. Everybody has a little cotton mouth every now and then, especially when a match is as intense as this is.
The conditioning of these two men is fantastic. Both came in fantastic shape. Oh, uppercut by White. Oh, and a twisting suplex middle of the ring.
Could be.
Could this be it for Shelley? Kick out. There's still the mind games at play. Holding up that too so White can see it.
And this is important to Jay White. He's confident. He knows how good he is.
Trying to set him up maybe for the half-a-half suplex. Shelley able to block it.
But silencing your teacher, putting that kind of demon, that monkey on your back, and making sure you know that you can beat the one who taught you. It's a psychological thing, and Jay White needs it.
Oh, face first into the middle turnbuckle.
And Shelley is not going to give that one up for free.
Both men having to the count of 10 to get back up to their feet. What a match here at Sacrifice. Alex Shelley versus Jay White.
And it's not often you see Jay White in this kind of a predicament, this much peril.
You see Shelley motioning, come on, get back up to your feet. Shelley wants more out of White.
He wants the best out of White. Look at that, come on! What kind of teacher is this, though? Let's go.
Trapping the left arm, which Shelley targeted early on in the match. Oh, to the eye, to the eye! Thumb to the eye by White.
It's good for one, it's good for the other.
The official giving a warning to Jay White.
They didn't give a warning to Alex Shelley.
Doesn't get disqualified. Oh, was trying to set him up. Shelley with a nice block. Oh.
Both wrestlers entwined, still fighting each other. And now, oh my God! I was getting ready for an exchange here between the two, but it's Jay White who simply levels Alex Shelley with a thunderous chop. And looks, you might want some more here, folks. Oh God! A thunderclap of a knife-edge chop to the chest of Alex Shelley. You talk about a machine gun, Jay White firing non-stop.
Oh, now a chop by Shelley. Shelley trying to floor Jay White. Oh, look at the chest of Shelley. Oh. It is a slugfest between these two.
Here we go.
Oh, finally able to connect. White earned that one. Oh, and a foot on the bottom rope by Shelley.
Kudos to the veteran instincts of Alex Shelley, knowing to get his foot on that bottom rope. But once again, Jay White has turned the momentum of this matchup around very, very quickly. And once again, he's got his mentor on the ground now. Got him locked, set up for that half and half.
Oh, turn it around into sliced bread, middle of the ring. Oh, and a kick out.
Out of absolutely nowhere, Alex Shelley hit that sliced bread. Check out the sliced bread here, boom! Right out of that half and half position, but Jay White manages to get the shoulder up.
Considering how deep we are into this match, Shelley made that look effortless.
Incredible conditioning from the veteran, and now he continues to fight.
Closing in on 20 minutes of competition between Shelley and White.
And there is no give in either athlete.
What a match. What a victory this would be for Alex Shelley to come out of virtually nowhere and defeat the leader of Bullet Club when so many eyes are on Jay White and the club right now.
Now something on the mind of the teacher, of Alex Shelley.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Was he setting up for the Blade Runner? Oh, right to the back. Look at that coming up. Shelley nearly out White. Oh, and now sending up. Going for the Border City stretch.
Trying to lock it in. Jay White is fighting with every inch of his being. He does not want this submission locked in. And Jay White, whoa, ringer, the Blade Runner could be seeing it here.
Oh, went for the Blade Runner. Shelley. Shelley turns it around. Now back into the stretch.
Back and forth this is going, but now it is locked in. Jay White is in terrible, terrible territory.
Is Jay White going to tap out to his mentor, Alex Shelley?
What would this do to the momentum that Bullet Club has built over the last several months? Jay White crawling, scratching his way to try to get to the bottom rope, and finally
gets his foot on the bottom rope. That'll break his submission.
Hey, to the rope, let's go. You gotta break. Come on, hey, to the rope, let's go.
Shelley going to do it the hard way as White wouldn't relinquish. Goes back better to the left arm. Has attacked this arm, blocked the match. Oh, trying to hyperextend the elbow.
Trying to split the arm in half of Jay White. You see the agony continuing.
Step up and security. And White to the outside, and he needs these precious seconds to recoup.
But Tom, I don't know if I've ever seen Jay White in this much jeopardy. Between that submission we just saw in the dead center of the ring, all the work Alex Shelley has done to the arm of the leader of the Bullet Club. And now he's going to fly!
Shelley, woo! Into the arms of White. Blade Runner face first into the apron.
Take a look, the Blade Runner right into the corner of the apron.
Count of 4 from the official. Count of 5. Both men up to the count of 10 to get back into the ring. White rolls in and resets the count.
He knows he can't win on the outside. As incredible as that counter was, you got to get this in the ring to win it.
And now White rolls inside. He wants to pin or submit his longtime trainer and mentor and friend.
Looking to put the exclamation point on the sentence. The period on that part of his career.
I'll go for one more Blade Runner. Blade Runner by Shelley. Cover! Cover! Shelley White kicked out.
Straight into the stretch. Oh my God! The wherewithal of Alex Shelley to spin right into the stretch. And once again, Jay White in dangerous territory.
Great transition by Shelley. Now White trying to scramble. Breaks free of the submission. Blade Runner! Blade Runner! Cover! Breathe with the switchblade!
Here is your winner, Switchblade, Jay White.
We just witnessed an absolute instant classic in the Impact Zone.
In this business, there's times you don't need to say a damn thing. What a match. Alex Shelley put on the effort of his career. Jay White getting the best of his longtime mentor tonight at Sacrifice.
What a story. What a battle. The emotions are high. Not a person in Old Foresters Paris Town Hall is sitting down. They're all on their feet, and I can't blame them.
That is not the man that Shelley once knew once upon a time. That is King Switch. That is the leader of the Bullet Club. Jay White gets the win, mocking Alex Shelley here at Sacrifice.
Good brothers, this business arrangement, it's over. You got your reward. You had to let the snake into your house to protect you from the wolves. Now those wolves are gone, but the snake, it remains. You looked past us and you thought that we were in the background watching your backs. But we were in the shadows, waiting, plotting. Our reward comes tonight. Our reward is a shot at the World Tag Team Championship. You made a mistake of looking past us. Don't look past us again. Don't look to the Briscoes. You got a real problem standing right in front of you. Violent by Design versus the Good Brothers right here tonight on Sacrifice. Now, is that fate? Is it happenstance? Is it a mistake? Or is it all by design?
From one standing ovation to another, Tommy, the Champ Challenge is about to begin.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Champ Challenge set for one fall. Introducing first, from Hackettstown, New Jersey, the AAA Arena Arenas and Ring of Honor Women's Champion. She is the virtuosa Deonna Purrazzo.
On the subject of great women's champions, a quick note about our friends within Anthem Sports and Entertainment, the all-pro women's MMA promotion Invicta FC. This Wednesday, March 9th, it's Invicta FC 46, featuring 2 main events live on YouTube. Visit InvictaFC.com for more information. And we want to send our congratulations to Invicta FC President Shannon Knapp, who this weekend is being inducted into the International Sports Hall of Fame class of 2022 at the Arnold Sports Festival in Columbus. Right now, who's going to take the Champ Challenge?
Whoa.
Her opponent from Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, Chelsea Gray.
What's the matter, Ray Walt? Surprised?
It's always a surprise during the Champ Challenge. We don't know, but I guess I was not expecting this.
Chelsea Green, who earlier tonight made an understanding between the Impact Knockout World Champion Mickie James and herself. Chelsea Green had told Mickie, hey, don't get involved in my match this past week, the number 1 contenders match between Tasha Steelz and Green. Mickie James, as much as it hurt her, stayed true to her word. Green asked the same, or rather Mickie James asked the same of Chelsea Green for tonight, but nonetheless, it is Chelsea Green who has selected the Ring of Honor Women's World Championship here in the Champ Challenge.
I hope Chelsea Green knows what she's getting into. I mean, she does know Deonna Purrazzo very, very well. They go way back. They have a personal relationship that spans years. But this is business. This is about the Ring of Honor Women's Championship.
Frankly, I love this decision by Chelsea Green. You understand what Green and James want to do. They want to face each other, champion and challenger. But what if Mickie James is able to knock off Tasha Steelz tonight? And what if Chelsea Green is able to beat Deonna Purrazzo right now for the Ring of Honor Women's World Title? You get a champion versus champion match.
Or you could look at it this way, Tom. Maybe Chelsea doesn't think her friend Mickie James can get the job done tonight. So she's going to get a championship herself, or at least that's her goal.
Bit of a stalemate here early on between Purrazzo and Green.
Back and forth, like I said, both these competitors know each other very well. Not that anyone can know Deonna Purrazzo well enough to defeat her, however. But Chelsea Green goes way back, has a lot of accolades in her own right.
Shoulder tackle by Purrazzo, of course. Big news regarding the future of Ring of Honor this week in the world of professional wrestling. So whomever walks out of this matchup with the Ring of Honor Women's World Title is going to have a busy schedule upcoming. I'll put it that way.
Very much so. Chelsea Green, we're going to take flight here.
Green through the ropes. Hard into the ramp. Wow. That didn't surprise Chelsea.
Take a look at it one more time, like a catapult through the ropes, crashing onto the rampway.
Now Chelsea Green Caught up by Purrazzo, center of the ring. Clothesline by the champ. Thus far, Deonna Purrazzo is perfect ever since instituting the champ challenge.
How generous, how benevolent of the Virtuosa to offer this up. And just how good has she proven to be, not even knowing who her opponent is and getting victory after victory after victory.
Using the majority of the 5 count there. Title can only change hands via pinfall or submission inside the ring.
And this is where Deonna Purrazzo thrives, grinding her opponent down. All the flip-flop fly you is very impressive, Chelsea. But when you get down on the mat with Deonna Purrazzo, it's a totally different story.
Here's the cover by the champ and a kick out. Of course, Purrazzo won the Ring of Honor Women's World Title from Roxy back in January in Impact Wrestling on Access TV. And her AAA Reina's title she captured back in August, over 200 days with that championship.
Deonna Purrazzo carries the women's divisions of every place she goes, of every company she represents on her back.
Look at this, off the side, she lands her now into the Fujiwara armbar.
And we know Chelsea Green has had issues with that wrist, with that arm. So smart move of Deonna Purrazzo to go after it early.
And look at where the thumb of Purrazzo was, right on the wrist. Trying to control Green, who was able to roll free for a moment. Purrazzo enjoying a significant power advantage in this match. Here's the cover and a kick out. Green is feeling that right now.
She feels every bit of it. Once again, Deonna grabbing that wrist, controlling Chelsea from one point. Picking apart a body part. And now stretching back, even more pressure applied. Oh, great counter by Chelsea.
Doubles over Purrazzo. Now Green with a boot to the face. And another.
Not taking Deonna Purrazzo lightly. Smart move. Because then you get hit with a boot like that.
Purrazzo put the sole of her boot right through the face of Chelsea Green, basically. Sunset flip, looking for the cover, shoulders down, win the title and a kick out.
Purrazzo rolls right through.
Cover to retain, no. Now Green, here's the cover. Oh, and a kick out by Purrazzo.
Back and forth.
Jackknife cover, shoulders down, kick out.
Oh, beautiful float over, right back to the armbar. Goes the Virtuosa.
Fujiwara armbar on Chelsea Green.
Going further and further back.
Oh, trying to roll over Purrazzo for the title and a kick out. Oh, both women thinking the same thing. Years of familiarity. And now it comes down to this. Here in the Champ Challenge, the Ring of Honor Women's World Championship, the selection of Chelsea Green at stake here tonight at Sacrifice.
We are back down, almost square one here. As both wrestlers get to their feet.
Both back up well before the count of 10.
Now a little bit of the slugfest breaking out.
Close range with the drop kick.
Chelsea's fired up.
Green, face first into the middle turnbuckle. Bad situation here for Purrazzo. Bottom turnbuckle. Is Purrazzo out cold for the title? And Purrazzo wisely grabs the bottom rope.
And thankfully the official saw it. I was going to scream if he didn't.
There you were.
Chelsea Green needs to know. She needs to know Deonna Purrazzo is going to see that. That's the wherewithal of the champ.
Looking for the unpretty her. He's got a hold of Purrazzo. Face first into the canvas. Is it Chelsea Green's moment?
I'll give her all the credit in the world. This is a very game Chelsea Green. But I still have faith in the Virtuosa to counter this, to turn this around.
Watch this. Purrazzo, bam, plummets to the canvas, now back to live action.
Purrazzo's back to her feet, though. Looking to turn this around and boom!
Literally turned Green inside out. Here's the cover to retain. Kick out.
Floats right over into that armbar, right back to the injured arm, right back to the arm she's been working on this entire matchup. The genius of the virtuosa.
Falling back on the arm, wanted to cover it Green. Now Chelsea Green using the virtuoso armbar.
Nobody does this to the virtuosa. Using her own move against you. The absolute disrespect. I thought Chelsea was better than this. But Deonna Purrazzo, she can do this. I know she can crawl and get to the ropes.
Losing positioning here as Purrazzo gets to the bottom rope. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Desperate is right, Tom.
Oh, now Chelsea Green, I don't think she's done with the submissions, but wait a second.
Whoa.
Oh, and Deonna Purrazzo to the left wrist. Oh, my God.
We know the damage that's been done to that wrist before in the past. Injuries.
Multiple injuries, setbacks, surgeries.
Deonna, that is her friend. They do have this history.
Oh! Oh, now Purrazzo saying you want to play. The Fujiwara armbar, the referee calls for the bell.
You don't disrespect the virtuoso like that.
Pull back on the wrist. Oh my God, this is excruciating for Green.
Don't ask for it then.
Purrazzo rolls away. There's the Impact Knockouts World Champion Mickie James. Backing up her friend Chelsea. Oh no. Ladies and gentlemen, the show must continue. And with the Impact Knockouts World Champion Mickie James in the ring, she has a title defense tonight here at Sacrifice against that woman, Tasha Steelz.
I don't want to make light of anyone's injury. That's a part of this business, and it's a damn shame. But I mean, Mickie James has got to understand what's on the line here. And she knew this match was set to take place here. Her mental state is in a totally different area right now.
The officials or medical staff there doing their best to try and get Chelsea Green out of the ring. It's a scheduled card. Is supposed to continue here in Louisville. You can't blame Mickie James for wanting to check on her friend Chelsea.
Sure, but at the end of the day, the show goes on, business moves on, and this is a physical business. Mickie James knows that better than anybody. She needs to focus up, get in the ring, put that championship on the line, and fight.
Listen, Tasha Steelz has taken every opportunity to make this rivalry personal between herself and Mickie James. Tasha Steelz came up short at No Surrender a few weeks ago, and now look at where she's gone to.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sacrifice continues with this match. For the Knockouts World Championship, it is set for one fall. Your referee, Brian Hebner. Introducing first to my right, accompanied to the ring by Savannah Evans from the Brick City. She is the challenger and #1 contender, Tasha Steelz. Her opponent to my left from Richmond, Virginia. She is the reigning and defending Knockouts World Champion. She is Mickie James.
James. The bell is not officially rung. This match is not underway.
Tasha Steelz talking about taking every opportunity, every chance to get an advantage. That's one right there.
There is the bell. This Impact Knockouts World Championship match is official.
What you saw in the eyes of Mickie James as she was getting her name announced, her head's on it. It can't be.
There were tears in Mickie James' eyes. And now trying to battle back here against Tasha Steelz. Somehow, Mickie James has got to get her head in the game as Chelsea Green in excruciating pain. The damaged left wrist because of Deonna Purrazzo is trying to be helped to the back right now.
Still being assisted out of here. Mickie James obviously got a lot of rage over what just happened, taking it out on Tasha Steelz.
Can you blame her?
No. Look, I do. I get it. But at the same time, you can't let that rage take over. You have to focus. This is a championship matchup, and Tasha Steelz is not to be trifled with. Not taken lightly.
Cover to retain the title and a kick out. And even as Mickie James was going for the pinfall on Tasha, she was looking out at Chelsea Green. Clearly,
Exactly.
Mickie James is not 100% focused on this.
Well, and then that's only her to blame. This is what we signed up for. This is what we do in this business. She knows that. Who knows that better than Mickie James?
Steelz once again, middle of the ring, trying to control Mickie James with the veteran one step too fast. Thinking about a Boston Crab. Trying to submit Tasha Steelz as Chelsea Green is being helped to the back. And Savannah Evans, give me a break. Oh, this is disgusting by Evans. Mickie James coming to protect Chelsea Green.
She's taking her eye off the ball yet again. Oh my God. Mickie telling Chelsea, you gotta go, you gotta get her out of here.
Oh, dive by Steelz.
Further proof that Mickie James, the Knockouts World Champion, does not have her head in this. And Tasha Steelz is too focused and too motivated to be ignored, Mickie.
Oh, into the steel steps. The official has begun his 10 count, a count of 2 as of right now. Title cannot change hands via count out or disqualification. Steelz has got to get James back inside the ring to win the match via pinfall or submission. She wants to become champion.
Tasha Steelz is tired of being overlooked. She earned her championship opportunity. She earned it again. And yet Mickie James still keeps focusing.
Cover, tucks the arm and a kick out by James.
Focusing on her friend Chelsea Green, giving her friend a championship opportunity, trying to get that match booked. Tasha Steelz is here today.
Tasha Steelz has done everything possible to try and make this complicated for Mickie James. Has brought up her husband and her son. Even poked fun at the longtime friend and a rival of Mickie James, Trish Stratus, in a match recently against Chelsea Green. Tasha Steelz doesn't care what she has to do. Hell, she came down here when Chelsea Green was injured.
That's when the match was scheduled. This stuff is made up weeks ahead of time, Tom. Mickie James knew that.
Trying to keep Steelz at bay.
Oh, fighting with whatever she's got left. Hopefully she can get her mind in this, her mental on right as this goes on.
Down goes James. Steelz into the cover to win the championship in a break out by James.
You saw the energy with which Mickie James has had to bridge just barely out of that cover. Not even a full-out kick out.
No, Mickie!
Tasha Steelz, who won the first ever Knockouts Ultimate X match to capture her first opportunity at the No Surrender event, first title shot against Mickie James, then defeated Chelsea Green this past week on Access TV, despite the involvement of Savannah Evans. Oh, lighting up Steels.
Glad to see Mickie James finally has her head in this matchup. Tasha Steelz turning it right back around, boot to the throat.
Steelz has got to be very careful here. This is something she's envisioned for a long time, is risking disqualification in a lot of different moments here.
Sometimes you got to skirt that line to get your advantage. And Steelz goes running in. Huge uppercut.
Right to the face of Mickie James with the kick. Snapmare takedown. Steelz with another kick.
And into the cover.
Into the cover to win the championship and a kick out.
Now Tasha Steelz has Mickie James as the veteran right where she wants her. She just drags Mickie James back to the center of the ring. Letting her know there ain't nowhere to go.
The camel clutch, middle of the ring.
Wrenching back and forth. And now tailing at the face of Mickie James.
Don't touch me.
Again, risking disqualification. Pushing it as far as she possibly can. And now Steelz back into the clutch.
Skirt that line. Take every advantage you can. Play every mind game you want to get what's coming to you. That's what the Boricua Badass believes in.
Oh, now look at this. Mickie James trying to get underneath Steelz. Oh, back stunner. Somehow James finds a little bit of breathing room.
Great counter from Mickie James, finding the strength to work her way out of that hole to deliver the back stunner. But how much has been taken out of her so far? Let alone her focus.
James. Steelz out of the way. Back elbow by James.
Steelz saw that one coming.
Oh, went after the left leg. Oh, look at this, Mickie James.
Hey. He's grabbing the bandana there. Come on. Come on, head nerve count.
The official counting to 4 out of 5.
Very slowly.
And Mickie James taken off her perch by Tasha Steelz.
I saw Tasha attack that leg earlier now, tripping Mickie James up on the ropes. Bad place to be for the Knockouts World Champion. Whoa. Oh! Both wrestlers tied up here, slugging it out of the top rope.
Oh, God, a nasty fall for both women.
You got it again!
What a battle for the Knockouts World Championship.
You see welts forming on the chest of Mickie James. Savannah Evans helping Tasha Steelz back into the ring.
Count of 7. Mickie James back inside the ring, beats the 10 count.
She doesn't want to retain her championship like that. I'll give her credit for that one. She's a believer in getting this done in the middle of the ring. But you can't give Tasha Steelz that much breathing room.
And now the rage of Mickie James, seeing her fallen friend Chelsea Green. That is welling up back inside the Knockouts World Champion. Trying to use that fuel here against Tasha Steelz.
But Tasha Steelz has her own fire as well. Withstanding the barrage from Mickie James.
Oh! Face press and raining down shots here. And Mickie James trying to find a way to close out Tasha Steelz here at Sacrifice.
Tasha a little bit on Dream Street here. Boom! Big neck breaker.
Into the cover hook to the inside leg. Steelz gets the shoulder up in time.
Both these athletes are physically worn here, but Mickie James almost looks more mentally, emotionally exhausted than physically at this point.
Mickie could be lining up for the mid-kick. Yes! Oh, dumped by Steelz.
Steelz knows her opponent well.
What did the blackout? The crucifix bomb. Time for the McDT. Yes! Got the McDT! But Savannah Evans is in the ring.
Getting the attention of the referee. That's what an insurance policy is for.
Oh! And James going after Evans. Mickie James could have Tasha Steelz beat.
Mickie James absolutely unhinged right now.
Oh, there goes Evans.
Mickie's got to focus once again.
What from behind? Oh, blackout. Oh, kick out. Tasha Steelz one of her best shots, and it didn't keep Mickie James down.
And she can't believe it, and quite frankly, neither can I. Now, Tasha Steelz almost enraged at the fact that Mickie James would even kick out, looking to inflict more punishment.
Big right by Mickie James. Finally has gotten this into a one-on-one affair. Now Mickie James trying to end it. Ooh. Oh, in the corner.
Looking to connect.
There goes Steelz.
Mickie James stays in this one.
Oh, face first into the middle turnbuckle.
Come on, Mickie.
Great intelligence there from Tasha Steelz. Drag Mickie right in for that one, and look, pointing at the watch. It's time. It's time to put this one away. It's time.
Oh, another shot at Mickie James. Oh!
Mickie saw it coming, though.
And now Mickie James, flapjack face first into the canvas, and Mickie James trying to will herself on.
She's been through so much already, emotionally, physically. Coming up against a very, very game Tasha Steelz, a very focused Tasha Steelz.
And now Mickie James ascending to the top turnbuckle. Oh, and Evans, the officials checking on Steelz. Oh, down goes Evans. James went up the top. Steelz hit the cutter.
Great move by Steelz. Could this be it?
Cover. We have a new Knockouts World Champion.
Here is your winner and new Knockouts World Champion, Tasha Steelz.
Tasha Steelz, under a tremendous amount of controversy, is able to take out the legend Mickie James and win the title.
She told you, she told me, she told the world. Tasha Steelz told us, focus on me. This is my time, and tonight here at Sacrifice, she proved it.
Tasha Steelz becomes the first Afro-Latino Knockouts World Champion in Impact Wrestling history. We are not done tonight, however. It is the Good Brothers against Violent by Design for the Impact Knockouts World Championship in moments.
Everybody is talking about Bullet Club, and rightfully so. Tama, I had to make an executive decision for the betterment of Bullet Club business.
Violent by Design was made in my own image. People will remember Violent by Design. When I make a deal, it's permanent. Our business going forward is done, but you owe us a shot.
Well, the Good Brothers must defend their Impact World Tag Team titles against Violent by Design. Their business arrangement dissolved due to what happened at No Surrender.
You like to play around. You like to have a good time. Do your funny little hand signal with all your buddies.
BBD sending a message before this match begins.
Look into my eyes and understand this. I am not playing.
The Good Brothers have to defend their Impact World Tag Team titles against Violent by Design. This is far from over.
Well, the business relationship is no more, and Violent by Design looks to collect. It's the Impact World Tag Team Championships on the line, and it happens right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next contest is for the Impact World Tag Team Championship. Set for one fall, introducing first the challengers. Accompanied to the ring by Cody Deaner, representing Violent by Design, Eric Young and Joe Doring.
In the warped minds of Deaner, Young, and Doring, this is righting a wrong from 231 days ago. That was the night of Slammiversary last year, where the Good Brothers defeated Violent by Design for the Impact World Tag Team titles. Now, it was on that night Rhino was a part of Violent by Design at that point in time. Rhino was the one who was pinned. Violent by Design have been bothered by that for months and months and months. This is Eric Young and company's opportunity to not only right that wrong, but also to violently end this business arrangement.
They have come to collect what is owed to them from the Good Brothers, and they will take it by absolutely any means necessary.
Their opponents represent the Bullet Club and are accompanied to the ring by Chris Bay. From Tokyo, Japan, the Big LG, Doc Gallows, Machine Gun Carl Anderson. They are the defending Impact World Tag Team Champions. They are the Good Brothers.
Of course, accompanied by Chris Bay. We want to take this opportunity to let you know that tickets for Impact Wrestling at WrestleCon are on sale now on Friday, April 1st in Dallas. We'll have two incredible back-to-back shows. First, we'll be live exclusively on Fight TV at 9 p.m. Eastern as Impact Wrestling presents the Multiverse of Matches featuring the Good Brothers versus Mark and Jay, the Briscoes. Plus, it's the return of Ultimate X. And then the legendary Impact Provincial Wrestling Federation is back. It all happens at WrestleCon in Dallas as a part of wrestling's biggest weekend. For more information, visit WrestleCon.com.
Right now, it is big match feelings. World Tag Team Championships on the line.
We want to talk about busy times. We talk about WrestleCon for the Good Brothers. Earlier on today, they weren't even here in Louisville. They were in Columbus, Ohio.
The Good Brothers have had a great day, Tommy. The boys were meeting the fans, sharing some brewskis with people all over Columbus. Because, you know, quite frankly, you ask me, it's because they're so confident in their ability to retain those tag team championships that they didn't have to worry about it.
They were at the Arnold Classic in Columbus, Ohio, is what they were doing, and then drove here to Louisville to have this match. That these guys are in demand. We understand that, but is that a sign of maybe how seriously they're taking Violent by Design?
Again, I reflected back. It's the air of confidence. They know exactly who Violent by Design are. They were in that business relationship with them for months. They know who their opponents are. They don't have to worry about it sitting around this building for 8 hours at a time.
So here we go. It's Eric Young to start things off against Carl Anderson. And Ray Walt, let's not forget the 8-man no disqualification match from this past week on Access TV. It was madness. It was the Bullet Club against Violent by Design and the Gorillas of Destiny. GOD sent the Good Brothers running out of the building all the way to tonight.
I mean, at least all the way to Columbus. They sent the Good Brothers. You know, they saved their hides for a better day, and that day is right here, right now at Sacrifice, because they knew what was going to be on the line.
Now Eric Young trying to control Carl Anderson early. Young tangled with the Switchblade Jay White at No Surrender a few weeks ago. White, of course, earlier tonight here at Sacrifice, defeating his former mentor, Alex Shelley, in an absolute classic. But there's been something Violent by Design. The second they laid eyes on Bullet Club, BBD didn't like him.
Who does BBD like? Quite frankly, I don't know. I haven't met anybody that BBD quote-unquote likes.
Carl Anderson trying to control Young. And right there you can see hashtag Sacrifice is now trending number 6 in the United States of America. Thank you all for watching on Impact Plus, on YouTube for our Ultimate Insiders, and of course on Fight TV, live here in Louisville, Kentucky. Oh, and Eric Young in a bad way right now.
This goes to show the incredible athletes, the incredible matches that we have here in Impact Wrestling, this one included.
What do you think went through the minds of Anderson and Gallows? What happened at No Surrender as Jay White ordered the excommunication of the Gorillas of Destiny?
I mean, I have to think, again, Bullet Club isn't just some fly-by-night group. I have a feeling they had an idea. I mean, they got the Iggy, so to speak, on what was going to happen. They have a history with Jay White, of course.
Gallows and Anderson, they looked a little surprised when that all went down, and they seemed all too happy to be on the right side of history.
I mean, as you would be. I don't have the definitive answer. I just know how wily the boys can be. But either way, like you said, they are on the right side. They're on the side of Bullet Club.
Ooh, another thumb to the eyes. Gallows tags in, and in comes Big Joe Doran. Joe Doran, who was stomping all over the place in the no disqualification match this past Thursday.
We've seen these two go at it. These two
We've seen these two be tag team partners, as a matter of fact.
A lot of history between these two big men.
Oh. The two beasts of these groups.
But now so much more on the line. Tag team championships in the balance here.
Oh, baby. Who's the biggest and the baddest? And a pump kick by the big LG to retain the titles and a kick out.
Kick out at 1.
Right to the chest of Dory.
And snapping that hold on right in the center of the ring.
It's been absolute dominance for the Good Brothers. As I mentioned, 231 days as Impact World Tag Team Champions, one of the longest reigns in the history of this company.
That's good business. You're talking about all this business relationship that EY likes to throw out there. Nobody does business like the Good Brothers. Though I will admit, there ain't nobody out there like VBD, and they're not a partner that you can just pull the wool over. So I really do. I think the Good Brothers got to have their A game here tonight.
Oh, and Doring rushes out of the corner and drops Gallows. You can see the ring shift as Doring bounced into the turnbuckles and then just ricocheted back at Gallows.
They felt that one in the Rick Houses of Bardstown, I'll tell you what. He's now both men look to get a tag to their fresh partners on the outside.
Tag made. Here comes Anderson to meet Eric Young. Carl Anderson, one of the greatest tag team wrestlers in the history of this business, dropping Eric Young.
Machine Gun going full auto here on the leader of Violent by Design.
Big leaping senton. Trying to set up Eric Young, middle of the ring. Fisherman buster right to the back of the neck. Here's a cover and a kick out by Young.
Eric Young stays in this one. You know Eric's not going to give up that easily. A veteran of this business.
Think about a belly-to-back suplex. Oh, Young
manages to land on his feet and take Joe Doring back in.
Oh, I don't know if Anderson saw the tag happen. Got surprised a bit by Doring. When a grizzly bear standing behind you, that will surprise you.
Every single blow from Joe Doring is like a clubbing blast. The man is just built like a tree.
Tag made by Young. Great setup by Doring with the power slam. Drop. Oh, we're gonna have new tag team champions. Cover. Oh, and a kick out.
The wide-eyed stare of the wild man, Eric Young. I don't want to know what's going on in the head of that man, but you know it's bad.
Oh, back body drop. Carl Anderson avoiding disaster. The pile driver set up there by Eric Young. Now makes the tag to Gallows. Oh, look at Gallows clear house.
Big LG making a statement here.
Ooh. Tag made by Anderson.
A lot of quick tags here. Very effective.
Double team neck breaker cover. Kick out by Eric Young.
Just a few moments ago, it was Carl Anderson kicking out to the chagrin of Eric Young, and now it has been reversed.
Gallows legal. Oh! Set him up, dropped him with the bomb right in the ring, and a kick out by Young.
Both these teams dropping some of the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
A tag made. Carl Anderson's legal. Doring was taken off the apron there. Now thinking about the magic killer. Could it be time to put it away? Oh, Young found a way out. Takes a right hand from Gallows.
Right to the throat, but oh, sending Gallows to the outside.
Gallows crashes hard. Just disappeared off your screen.
And another opening here for Violent by Design.
And now a 2-on-1 situation for the Good Brothers. Now it's a 2-on-1 moment for VBD. Oh. Where's that done? Clothesline. And now sets up Eric Young. Oh. Could this be it? Are we gonna have new champions? Cover. Oh, and a kick out by Anderson. Dean right ringside. Doring going to make a tag.
Take a look at this barrage. The suplex followed up, but it was Carl Anderson somehow, some way staying in this.
Back to live action. Eric Young up top. He's legal. Gallows trying to prevent the elbow drop again. Oh! Cold cocked.
Saving his partner there. Great awareness. That's why they're the tag team champions. Looking for a superplex here is Machine Gun.
Wait, Young's trying to turn the on Gallows. He's like, I've waited long enough. I'm going to get involved.
Getting himself in here. Going for a double superplex situation.
The officials trying to get Gallows out of the ring, and we're Doring's in the ring. He's got to get control over this match.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, my God. The monster clears the forest.
Take a look. Boom! This tower collapsing from the heavens from Joe Doring under the Good Brothers.
Look at Doring. He's dragging Young to the corner so that Doring can make the tag himself.
Doing what you gotta do. Doring has been dominant. He's been a difference maker in this matchup since moment one. Can he make the ultimate difference and secure the win for the tag team championships? That's the next question.
Oh, slipping down the back. The machine gun. Woo! And look at this going up the aisleway. It's Gallows and Young.
Well, we're going to get a repeat of what we saw this past time.
Low blow.
No.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. A pile driver on the ramp. On the stage. Young and Gallows not the two legal men in this match.
But at the same time, Eric Young has just taken out one member of the Good Brothers. Take a look, the pile driver right here at the top of the ramp. And down goes Gallows.
Meanwhile, back inside the ring. Double team by Violent by Design. Doring's legal. Cover. Violent by Design are tag team champs.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners and new Impact World Tag Team Champions, Violent by Design.
Violent by Design said that they were coming to collect on what was owed, and boy, did they.
The Good Brothers have lost the Impact World Tag Team titles.
A strike to the heart of Bullet Club, but VVD standing strong, waving the banner.
Tonight, there are 6 championship matches on this card. You can see our new Impact World Tag Team Champions, Violent by Design. Ray Walt, to say the least, this has been a bad night for most of Impact's champions. Think about it. The Inspiration losing their titles. Mickie James loses her championship to Tasha Steelz, and now the Good Brothers.
And don't forget, we still have one more championship on the line, our main event. This is not looking like it could be a good night for the wrestling god, Moose.
Moose defends against Heath, the Impact World Championship, that in a matter of moments. But before that, we do want to let you know that the next time we come to you on pay-per-view will be April 23rd in Poughkeepsie, New York for Rebellion. Tickets are on sale now. Visit ImpactWrestling.com to learn more. In a matter of moments, it is Moose defending his Impact World Championship. Can Heath be the man to topple the seemingly unstoppable world champion?
The greatest champion in all of professional wrestling. At No Surrender, I did it again. I stepped into this ring face to face with a Titan, and I put him down. 1, 2, 3. There's only one man in professional wrestling that needs to be acknowledged, and that's me. When you step into this ring with me and you fail, your whole world goes upside down.
Heath is in the impact zone.
I don't know if you know this or not, but man, we're at war. And then we have our champ, our leader, up here telling jokes. I busted my ass to get here at Impact. I might have got injured. I might have been out for a whole year. Impact Wrestling stuck by me. My very first match ever here at Impact was against you. And guess what? I've been wanting a piece of that pie ever since then. And I want to face you, so these people will have a champion that'll stand up and fight for their company.
Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Heath got out of the way. Oh, and Heath with a wake-up call to the Impact World Champion.
And a little bit of symbolism here of something we might see at Sacrifice.
Is this the dawning of a new era for Impact Wrestling? Who will carry the torch for this company and represent it with pride as the Impact World Champion? Moose set to defend his title against Heath. And with that, we are joined here on commentary by a man I did not expect to see here tonight, Anthony Corelli. Your headset's busted because Myers was using it earlier tonight. I appreciate you being out here. You gave quite the pep talk to Heath earlier on tonight. He says he believes that he can do it. Do you believe that Heath can beat Moose?
I believe he can do it actually more than he believes in himself. You know, I've seen him time and time again just prove everybody wrong and prove that he believes here and he has the skill set to do it. You know, there's something special in the air tonight. How many? 3 title changes so far. Are we going to have 4? Time will tell.
We're about to find out. Heath set to challenge Moose for the Impact World Championship.
Oh, baby! Raywalt, you and I have seen over the last few months how so many competitors here in Impact Wrestling who've never had an Impact World Championship opportunity, or even a World Championship opportunity for that matter, have stepped up to Moose and failed. Why could tonight be different for Heath in your mind?
I mean, to me, I know Heath. I mean, you know, Anthony here knows Heath even better than I do, but we all know here just how much heart beats inside Heath. This is somebody, this means the world to him. I know that. Anthony knows that. You know that. To me, I just got to question how much that heart is going to stand when you're up against someone the caliber of Moose.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, he's approaching 20 years in this business, and you have to be a very special, tough person to pull that up.
It's the opportunity of a lifetime tonight for Heath. For 133 days, Moose has represented this company as the Impact World Champion. But we have seen Mr. Corelli over the last few months how he doesn't care for what this company does or who walks in these doors, much like Honor No More. Moose cares about one person. I know you watch this company from afar. What is your personal opinion of Moose?
Moose is a world-class athlete who's really, I believe he hasn't hit his full stride. He's getting better and better, and how good is he going to get? When is he going to hit that ceiling and reach his peak? That's the scary part. This man has not yet reached his peak.
Moose, the man who took advantage of the Call Your Shot Gauntlet opportunity and captured the title at Bound for Glory back in October. Can he destroy Heath's world tonight at Sacrifice?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Sacrifice main event of the evening. It is for the Impact World Championship, set for one fall when the bell rings. Your referee, Daniel Spencer. Introducing the participants to my left. He is from Fort Mill, South Carolina, the challenger, Heath. His opponent to my right. He hails from Moose Nation. He is the defending Impact World Champion. He is Moose.
Over 15 years of history behind the Impact World Championship. It comes to this, it's sacrifice. Moose and Heath for the championship.
Anthony, knowing Heath like you know, what would it mean to win that world championship?
You know, it will validate all the trials and tribulations and all the experience, everything he's been through to get here to this point.
Whoa, goes for the big swing, and now look at Heath coming after the champion. Heath looking confident early and firing off, sticking and moving a little bit.
Showing he knows he can throw hands with the best of them.
Maybe trying to get under Moose's skin a little bit. Trying to irritate the champion, and this is Heath early on, looking sharp by now. Hoisted off his feet by the champ. Raw athleticism from Moose, burying the shoulder right in the midsection.
Moose is not only defeated, he is absolutely demolished everybody who stepped up to him. What's Heath got to do differently?
I'm a damn wrestling guy.
What does Heath have to do that's different here tonight?
But Heath is a Golden Gloves boxer, and I think what he started out doing, sticking and moving, wear down Moose, use those boxing skills. This doesn't have to be just a grappling contest. You have to use whatever tools you have available.
Fair point. Anything and everything to get the advantage you need. I always say that.
And now Moose is going for heavy impact with this offense, no pun intended. These matches as of late, Morrissey, it was an absolute war. The triple threat match that we saw back at Hard to Kill, Cardona, Morrissey, and Moose, that basically leveled the arena. Moose wants to hurt and pummel his opponent. The question is, Anthony, is that something Heath can take advantage of, or is it just too much?
Yeah, you know, he's very dynamic and very explosive, powerful offense. But Heath is, you know, battle-hardened, tested in truth. I think he can withstand the onslaught. He's going to have to.
He's been on the big stage. He stood toe-to-toe with some of the biggest and baddest in the history of this business. But for the moment to be his, for the official world title match to be his, it's a different animal. Whoa. Launched by Moose. And listen, Heath is no small man, Anthony. Moose is tossing him around.
Yeah, he's absorbing a lot of damage, and it's really going to take that resilience and stamina to stay in this game.
That's what's going to have to win out there. Like you said, that battle-hardened will. Been through a lot of battles, survived a lot of battles, but I don't know if there's ever been one quite like this.
Oh my Lord.
Whoa. Heath did not back down.
That's the fire he's going to need to maintain throughout this matchup.
High running knee. There's the kick with the right. And Moose to the outside.
He didn't hurt him. He got him mad.
And Heath certainly mad now thanks to Moose. Kick right to the face.
Oh, man, come on.
The wrestling god lying in wait. Remember, the title can only change hands via pinfall or submission inside the ring. If you're Moose, you're going to explore the space. Send Heath off of the post.
Making sure everybody knows who's on top of the food chain here at Impact Wrestling.
Count of 6, Moose rolls inside. Resets the count. Anthony, do you believe this is Moose just trying to punish Heath?
He's definitely trying to make a statement. You know, you can take a man's soul at this point in the game by putting such a beating. He just feels he has no chance.
Pass to the count of 5 to release, and finally does.
That's Moose has the clear advantage right now. Heath is in his hands, he's in his sights. He could easily throw him back in the ring if he wanted to. He's clearly making a choice to inflict punishment on the outside.
Yeah, physical and psychological advantage.
Very much so.
Shoulder first into the steel steps.
Oh, man, he's really targeting that shoulder. Come on, Heath.
Heath is down near the barricade. Count of 3 out of 10 right now from the official.
And Moose stands tall.
Count of 5. Heath has got to get himself back in the ring. Moose can win this by count out and retain his title. Count of 7.
Come on, get up, man.
Heath is starting to stir.
There is life left in him.
Moose has told the official, I'm going to pound him down some more.
Going back to that psychological edge Moose is trying to maintain. He wants to inflict more punishment.
Anthony, this is the arrogance of Moose.
Man, that's sadistic, arrogant. It's an interesting tactic. You know, is it going to bite him or is it going to pay off? Come on, Heath.
Plain disrespect for Heath, rubbing his boot right into the face of Heath.
Kind of situation. He's not doing it because he needs to. He's doing it because he wants to send that message. Let him know this is exactly how I can hurt you.
Oh, to the hand.
Oh, man. He's going to render him unable to fight if he keeps this up.
Especially you're talking about the boxing ability of Heath. Hard to box if your hand's busted.
Oh.
Right.
Listen, we already saw one referee stoppage earlier on tonight between Chelsea Green and JONAH Purrazzo. Who's to say we couldn't see another?
We know Heath at all. He's not going to willingly stop it, that's for sure.
How's he going to pick up his teeth with broken fingers?
Fair point. It's a fair question.
And now Moose just trying to dismember Heath.
I've never seen this side of Moose. This is actually quite terrifying.
It's cold, it's calculated, he's taking his time.
Methodical, deliberate. Making conscious choices to stomp, to destroy body part after body part.
And look at Heath. Heath keeps trying to stand back up and fight. Back up to his feet for a moment, and Moose cuts him down.
But there's no quitting Heath, that's for damn sure.
It's getting hard to watch a little bit.
It's starting to get a little uncomfortable for sure.
To the face.
So used to that explosive power of Moose. That's usually what he uses to take advantage of his opponents. But here, like you said, just slowly picking him apart.
Yeah, nothing really sophisticated, just really brutal, basic, just a savage beating.
Do you think this is almost more of a mental game than anything, Anthony?
Yeah, I mean, Heath's confidence has to be damaged.
Oh, now look at this, over an abdominal stretch. Middle of the ring, elbows right to the ribs.
Added for good measure as you stretch the now bruising ribs of Heath.
Moose has gone after every inch of Heath's body.
Now he stretches and tries in half, and look. Wait. Oh!
Heath is biting the hand of Moose.
Whatever it takes.
You bite the hand that hits you in this case. Heath doing whatever he can.
And Moose fires back. A desperate moment there from Heath. And now Heath dumped outside, and Anthony, it seemed it only ticked off Moose.
Come on, Heath.
But you do what you have to stay afloat in a match like this.
Heath.
Oh. Heath keeps coming. Moose will continue to drive him down.
Not again.
Going for another Uranagi into the apron.
You saw for almost Heath tried to block it, tried to counter it to avoid the impact, but Moose would not allow it.
Yeah, you take that on your elbow, you're going to dislocate your shoulder.
Amongst other things.
Listen, every part of Heath has got to be in immense pain right now. Count of 5, Moose rolls back inside the ring. This is, for the Impact World Champion Moose, a chance to make a statement to anybody that even thinks about stepping up to him in his World Championship. This is what's going to happen.
But Heath has stayed in this.
Look at this cover, and Heath somehow, he's able to kick out despite the cocky cover from Moose, but to what avail?
Heath stays in this. He won't give up. Not only kicking out there, it's the referees, it's the officials' job to check on the athletes throughout this contest, so you know Heath has been constantly telling him, no, I am not giving up. Yes, I want to stay in this title match.
He has to mount some significant offense.
Oh my God!
Here he comes. Keep it up.
Absolutely insane.
And now top to the outside.
He's getting it from the pride he feels in this ring, the pride he feels for this company, the pride he feels for his family.
Heath.
Over the top. Down the champ.
Gotta get up, stay on him. You gotta stay on him. This is the momentum, the opportunity he needs to capitalize right now.
The foot needs to stay on the gas as you watch this high cross body to the outside. He's putting everything on the line.
It's called sacrifice for a reason. He just threw himself using his own body as a weapon.
Count of 4. Heath has got to get Moose back inside the ring. Only way the title can change hands is via pinfall or submission inside the ring. Heath in pursuit. Look at the champion trying to put distance between himself and Heath.
Heath has withstood the barrage.
Wait a minute. Going for a wake-up call. Oh, Moose held on. Falling on a spear. No, cover. Get out.
1 second away.
Oh, wake-up call.
Come on, get
Cover. Come on. Cover. Oh, Moose kicked out of the wake-up call.
We almost went 4 for 4 tonight on title changes. Keep it up, get on him, and do not let up. This is your chance, Heath.
You're absolutely right. Heath cannot get discouraged right now. He's taking a beating. He's got to empty the gas tank right now with Moose down.
This crowd is fully behind Heath, come on!
3 seconds away from delivering on a promise he's made to himself. 3 seconds away from fulfilling a dream of being a world champion.
Heath trying to set up Moose one more time. Oh, he's standing in the middle of the ring.
Man, he threw him like a rag doll.
And now he's from Moose.
Come on, kick out. Come on.
Moose ends it.
Here is your winner, and still Impact World Champion, Moose.
Moose gave way too many opportunities in this match for Heath to get back in it. But in the end, there's a reason they call him a wrestling god, because every time he has been tested, he comes out on top with his Impact World Championship. Anthony, what Heath did here, I know he took a beating, but what an effort.
An incredible effort.
Wait a minute. That's Josh Alexander.
Whoa, oh! Are you kidding me, John?
Oh, a C4 spike to Moose.
Josh Alexander just planted the Impact World Champion. I mean, what the hell is he doing here? He's gone. I didn't even know he worked here anymore. Did he go over Scott D'Amore's head? He's been sent home.
Hey, the last time I was in this ring, Scott D'Amore stood eye to eye with me and he sent me home. Scott D'Amore said I need to keep my emotions in check time and time again. I don't think I'm ever gonna agree that my emotions were the problem. But he said I need to go home until we get all this sorted out. And in hindsight, I can say right there, Scott was right to send me home. Hell, he was. Not only did I get to spend some well-needed time with my family, recharge, but I don't know if Scott took it into consideration, but sending me home to Toronto put me about a mile away from Anthem corporate office. So I went down there and I sorted everything out. In my hand I hold a signed multi-year contract with Impact Wrestling. But that's not all I sorted out, Moose. See, I got another contract right here. This is a contract for the main event of Rebellion. Moose against Josh Alexander, one-on-one.